Good evening, members of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing great tonight. For those who tune in here on YouTube, on our stream, on Facebook, and on our short reel TikToks under HCS895, how's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing great. Decided to be doing some early lives. I've been resting and healing. So I've decided to do some early lives this week because by the time I go live, I'm already tired. Well, I know whoever's been noticing that I start getting tired or dizzy because I start getting sleepy. So I'm doing some early lives tonight. Let me send the link to my cousin real quick. I hope everybody is doing good. How you doing, Sister Abigail? How you doing, Sister Madeline? I decided to go live early. Y'all been seeing what's been happening to me as of lately, or been a while already, where I can be doing good, and next thing you know, I start getting a little bit dizzy, disorientated. So I feel that maybe if I can go live early, that won't happen. So I'm here live early. We'll go for a good 2 hours, hopefully. It depends how I feel. But yeah, I'm still recuperating. Today I didn't do a workout. I'm trying to do a workout like every other day, just Monday through Friday, but light workouts till I get better. Yeah, when you start having problems like with your neck area, shoulder areas, spine, uh, it gets you disorientated, it gets you dizzy, lightheaded. You start having all kinds of different side effects from all that. I already sent a link to cousin Jesse. See if he joins. So that's what has been happening to me is when I do the lives late at night that I can be okay, but then next thing you know, I start feeling disorientated, dizzy, kind of like a form of whiplash. So I lose concentration, and then that's not that I'm sleepy. Just I feel like lightheaded. I think last night I had to finish the live early because I was feeling lightheaded. And the only thing when that happens is just try to get some rest. But even like that, when you feel lightheaded like that, you have to come back to reality in order for you to get the rest. He is doing better. He's awake now. Uh, he's doing good. He communicated with my sister. Uh, and he's out of. I think he might be out of the ICU. I'm not sure yet, but he's able to respond and stuff like that. Talked and everything to my sister. So as far as I know, he's doing good. He's finally awake. Uh, so the prayers helped out with all that. Uh, Makes you want to refocus your life. When certain things are happening to other people, you look at yourself, how you are as an individual, the things that you do, what's important to you. It's like everybody's got a responsibility. My responsibility will be like my son, so I have to refocus on him. Like I noticed that I haven't been really doing things with him or spending time with him because he's always out with his girlfriend and stuff. So implement what I did is spent some time with him yesterday, and we went out eating to a restaurant, and I went out shopping with him. How you doing, cousin Jesse?
How you doing, primo? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Abigail, ¿cómo estás? Duendita, ¿cómo estás? Bounty
I think
Hunting Girl, ¿cómo estás?
my nephews are around your age, Sister Madeline. So my nephews that are around your age, you and brother, your exuberance age. That's how old they would be, I believe.
Amen to that, Madeline. Amen to that.
Yeah, this was when I seen all the things that were happening, like my sister and my nephew. Even though I kept on prayer, I started thinking about what I'm not doing, as a father, and I know my son he's busy, with his girlfriend and stuff. So I said, well, maybe I can fit some time to be with them, to spend some time with them because I never do.
Welcome, things
Because
are
I see him
true.
happy, I said, well, if he's happy, that they'd be traveling, they'd be going to San Antonio, to Austin, to Houston, so that's what they'd be doing, so. But at the same time, I don't want him, if something happens to me, to know me as, oh, my dad was just always doing videos for spiritual encrypted encounters. He really didn't spend time with me. So I made some time this week uh, to go eat at this diner with him. And then from there, we went shopping, you know. Yeah, but, makes you think, right? Makes you think of what you can do to be more sociable or more active in somebody's life. Primo Abe and Primo Jesse. Yeah, cousin Jesse wasn't feeling well yesterday, as I mentioned. And me, I just been feeling like crap for about 3 weeks, almost a month now. But that happens when the temperature changes constantly, and I truly put my body 100% on the line when I serve my country. So now that I'm getting older, I'm feeling all the ailments from all the accidents that I was involved in when I was in the military as a tanker. That's why it trips me out with people that know nothing about what I did, my duties as a tanker, and they want to throw shade my way when they don't know what I've been through. They don't know what I had to do or who I had to do in when I was in the military, but they don't know all the way I put my body on the line. When it's a matter of life or death, you're gonna put your body on the line 100%. You're not gonna half-ass it. You're just gonna go all in. Because it's about your life. So for those people that always have something negative to say to me or be disrespectful, fuck you. That's all I gotta say. A big
What's up,
fuck
Brenda?
you, Narcisus. In saying that, tonight we have Lechuza's Brujas open mic. There's a bruja out there that wants to say something. We got open mic night for you, Brujas. And I'm just playing.
And two of
I just
these.
wanted a continuation from what I left off yesterday when I started getting dizzy. I was trying to share stories and that was not coming out right. It's kind of like my body started shutting off on me. I'm thinking it had to do with the time frame when I was out there in Operation Desert Storm in the Gulf. That I'm having some kind of I'm not even going to say flashbacks, but it feels like it because when I start like what happened to me yesterday, that's what was happening when I was out there 30 something years ago, where I was just getting no sleep for about 3 days. So the effects that I was feeling yesterday is kind of like I was out there in the desert again. So
Your feet, what? You got velociraptor feet right now, Madeline? You know what, cousin? I was sick yesterday, man. And today, when I put all this merch on, I started feeling a lot better, man. It was I'm thinking it was something that somebody was trying to put on me, man, because I hadn't been wearing my merch.
As y'all see, I got extra protection today. Let me do a close up here around my neck. Extra protection for today because I normally just been carrying this, but I got extra protection and on my wrist also. I don't know. Maybe we should do it like this, cousin. What do you think? Like
Sounds
this,
dope. Yeah.
or like this?
Hello, lunar eclipse.
Yeah,
Welcome.
like I think like this because some people can see spiritual encrypted encounters.
Hey, cousin. Madeline's sitting right there, man, in her car, and that third toe on her is like that Velociraptor in the movie's doing. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I get.
I haven't seen Marvin Allen in a long time. I mean, it's like the way I feel during the day, man. I feel. I mean, like what happened to me last night. I did not get up till like around 3 in the afternoon because I wasn't feeling good. Uh,
Yeah.
I really haven't been paying attention too much. Really,
Thank you. Things are true.
anybody, to the
Bless you, man.
podcast or anything like that. I just been focusing on what I'm going through, and sometimes it takes a lot, because of the burden or whatever you're going through. You have to focus on that to try to get better, try to figure out what's going on with you.
Hello, Randy Alexander. Welcome. I mean, I'll be honest with you, cousin. I slept all day yesterday, man, and I didn't eat anything till like about 6 o'clock, man. I had a soup. Madeline right there, the one with the killer feet. Squawk, squawk.
I think I see you walking with Bear up in here.
hmm But yeah, I got rid of what I had, man. And I just drank a bunch of Topo Chico mineral water. Whatever I had, it got rid of it, man. You gonna go sharpen your claws, Madeline? Okay. Hello, Randy. How you doing, man?
And I hadn't even shared to the groups yet.
Well, go ahead and share it to the groups, cousin.
Yeah, I'm just here chit chatting right now. Looking at the comments.
And we're all making fun of Madeline's big toes, big fingernail toenails. That's why she works.
The lizard claws, man, to climb the
I mean,
walls.
that's why she works security, man. She can disembowel somebody in the dark.
Let me share this live, man.
Madeline says she shared your live in PRT.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. How was everybody's day today? I hope y'all were having a good day and filled with blessings. So, does anybody want to share anything about lechuzas, witches, and warlocks?
I got some story. Wanted to finish up what I started yesterday that I couldn't finish because I don't know. It's just I was feeling weird. Maybe it's because I made the lechuza sound.
Yep, yep. You already know when you do that, strange things happen. Did anything strange start happening on that show where you were a guest?
Was that primo? No.
Uh, okay.
There was really into the story, man.
Yeah, I was really into it too, man. Until I knocked out. I don't know how. I just knocked out, man. The last time I looked at the clock, it was 1:45, 1:45. I can't remember, but then when I woke up in the morning, I saw you texted to me right after the show. I was knocked out, dude.
Now it allows me to share, so that's good.
Cool.
When you go into prayer, and pray for people that are going through something that is a matter of life or death. Spiritually, you're placing yourself in the line of fire, right? Especially when you pray for the person to be healed, for the Heavenly Father to intervene. The unseen forces, the DDN, or should I say, the Reapers, they get pissed off because you're interfering on a soul that they can claim. So when you interfere, then they target you and they come for you because you're putting them in prayer, and you're praying in true faith that you know that something positive is going to happen. So when you place yourself in the line of fire, well, things come your way. But I'm used to that. I'm used to praying for people in true faith, and things come my way, but I fight it spiritually. And sometimes when they come in numbers, it could be overwhelming that you feel tired, you feel your energy being drained, that you can't focus. It throws you off. You can't throws you off big time, but that's okay. So long the person that you pray for is okay, that's all that matters. But to me, that's part of a heavenly love foundation, praying for people, for them to be healed, right? Somebody said it's cold in Missouri.
Man, we're expecting some bad rain tonight, man. It's gonna
Oh
run.
yeah.
It's gonna rain from like 1 in the morning to 5 in the morning, man. Severe
At the same
storm.
time, I was born on Groundhog Day, so maybe all the aches and pains that I'm be feeling is because there's going to be a long winter. That winter
Oh
ain't over
yeah.
yet.
Oh
I
no.
believe that's why I've been feeling this aches and pains. I was literally born on Groundhog Day, 6 in the morning.
Wow.
At 6 in the morning, that's when I was born, on Groundhog Day. So when my body starts feeling all these aches and pains, that's telling me it's going to be cold longer than normal. But in saying that, I hope everybody is doing great tonight. Uh, I want to, we got open mic night for anybody that would like to share a story or an encounter. It doesn't matter what encounter, so long as it's not something pejorative. Okay, no, no, no. We don't want to hear about sex life or anything like that.
Being
Not
defiled by being
it's like a
defiled by a
demon
demon.
that's attacking you, but nothing crazy. It's trying to keep it rated PG in here.
Hello, Joel. How you doing, man? Welcome.
They're doing, brother Joel. So I think last night when I was talking about the lechuzas, I didn't even get to finish everything. That I can't even remember where I left off uh, about the encounters of the lechuzas. Yeah, that's for anybody that wants to come on the show. Uh, but I'm going to share something that did happen to me, brother and sisters, and it's dealing with lechuzas and brujas. I was waiting for, or should I wait for more people to come in so I can share that? It's something that truly happened to me.
No, let's just
That
wait a little bit, man. See who keeps strolling in here, man.
all
That
right.
way they won't miss the story.
But we can talk just indirectly of what a lechuza is. Lechuza is known in many ways and many forms. And cousin Jesse can show you where originally orientated from, which was Lilith. Can you share a little bit about that, cousin?
Well, when God created Adam from the clay, he created Eve. She was his equal. But Adam wanted her to be submissive to him, and she didn't want to be submissive. So she called out God's name, his true name, and transformed into a winged creature and flew away from the Garden of Eden. Well, she wound up having kids with Satan and Cain, and they said God would send angels every day to get her to come back, and she wouldn't come back. So God charged the angels with killing 100 of her children every day. So what she started doing, she started attacking newborn babies that weren't baptized and babies that were in the womb. And her beastly transformation was that of an owl, a harpy. So Lechuzas, they run in the bloodline of Lilith. They get their powers to by selling their souls to
The
do
Balili's
different.
basically transformation that she took was of a bruja,
Yeah,
basically. That she was like, or a demon.
yeah.
Right?
She was the mother of all monsters. So yeah, that's pretty bad, man. I mean, they used to make little graven statues that a pregnant woman would wear on her belly so that Lilith wouldn't eat the child that was in the womb, and they would put up these amulets as well on the cribs of the little unbaptized children so that Lilith would not eat them. So that basically is the story of Lilith, cousin, the first Lechuza. They say she never died, man. They say she's still alive to this day. But yeah, she married. She had kids with Satan, and she had kids with Cain, which they say Cain is still alive as well. He never died.
Why would he still be alive? Because he's demonic or what?
No, because God put that seal on him, man, so that nobody could kill him. And the only reason Adam and Eve died is because of the sin that they made. Joel says he's got a few things he can share with us. He was out tracking deer and found some big cat's paws prints, and it looks like more are being seen in the UK. So, cousin, if you want to let him in,
Yeah, I'm looking for something real quick, primo.
okay. Well, you heard me. Pass the message, Joel. Can we share some of the Lechuza legends from our hometown? Girl, there are too many to share. Everybody and their grandma is a Lechuza in our hometown. Yes, he was marked for killing Abel, runner, but the mark that was bestowed on him was so that nobody else would kill him. But yeah, no, man. Then let me show you. Let me tell you let me show you my story, and this actually happened because my friend and his grandma could transform into birds. I was I dropped my homeboy at his house. It was like 1 in the morning. I lived 2.5 miles out of town, and each day, because I'm a very I don't trust very many people, so I always walked home a different way. And that night, I crossed through somebody's yard. His dog almost bit me. I got on the highway and walked out of town. And I looked up and I saw a big old white bird flying overhead. So I went home and didn't think nothing of it. Till the next day, I went to my homeboy's house and he goes, "Hey man, I saw you when that dog almost bit you, and then you jumped over the fence." And then I go, "How did you see that? Nobody was following me. I took a different route." He goes, "You remember when you looked up in the sky and saw that white bird?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, that was me." I said, "Well," he goes, "Yeah, my grandma taught me how to transform." Uh, and his grandma was a witch. So everybody in town knew that she was a witch and that she would transform into a Lechuza. So yeah, that's my Lechuza story right there, man. Yeah, yeah, man. And there's a lot of witchcraft that goes on in Rimerville. Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of witchcraft. Yeah, he was a. I can't call him a man witch. I can call him a warlock. But yeah, his grandma taught him how to transform into a lechuzo. I call it lechuzo. It might be lechuza, but I call them lechuzos because they're males. She wants to hear legends of lechuzas from our hometown, primo. Madly.
Yes, I'm just trying to catch up to. I don't even know where I left off.
No, Randy, he never showed me, and I don't think I will stand there and see him transform, man. All of that's demonic, brother. Yes, I believe there are. Madeline, there's still a lot of brujas in Raymondville to this day. When you drive into the town, you can feel like a heavy, malevolent presence. You can feel it. It weighs you down. The last comment that you're looking for, Primo, is are there still a lot of brujas in Raymondville to this day?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the comments, and I'm gonna send something. No, like you're talking about pendants that they were doing Lilith. I'm just gonna give them an example of the pendants of how they would look. When we're talking
Yeah,
about lechuzas and harpies, right?
yeah, yeah, Randy.
So
You don't ever want to be around anything that's demonic like that, especially if he's transforming from human to animal form. You don't ever want to be anywhere around a place like that. That would probably create an attachment. Yeah, I've been friends with him since I was 16, 17 years old. He still lives in Raymondville, Andy. He still resides in Raymondville, Texas. He's still alive.
so okay. Let me go find this real quick so I can share it.
You think it's possible these big cats could be shape shifting witchcraft things? Oh wow. We're tigers. We're pumas.
Can y'all see that?
There it is. Yeah, that's it right there.
There you go. No, cousin Jesse was talking about the pendants that we wear. So you can see there in the lechuza form, it's got the claws here, it's got the wings, but that's a pendant of Lilith that they will wear. See how they look? It's got the feet, the
Here are
claws.
the claws.
There's a pendant that they will wear Lilith.
Wow.
I'm just showing you the different pendants that they wear of Lilith.
What does she have in her hands, cousin?
I do not know what that is, primo.
Cause she's
What she?
got one in each hand.
Yeah, you got something in her hands. Is it the infinity? What is it?
Looks I don't know. I don't know what that is. Wow.
So a lot of brujas they do have a lot of figurines of owls in their homes. A lot of a lot of owls, like little statues, wooden things of owls, and but that's Lilith right there. the wings of the bird, the feet. But you could say she's demonic in nature. Was the first monster, or she didn't want to listen to the heavenly Father, so she changed forms, and this is what she became. What do you think about that, cousin?
I don't know, man. That's really trippy, man.
Yeah. So I was just sharing that with the audience of Lilith, the penance that you're talking about that were put on the children, so she wouldn't do nothing to them, right?
Yep. Welcome, Ace Banner 007. Yeah, that's what they said. Is they would make pendants so that the pregnant women could wear, so Lilith would not come and eat their unborn children or unbaptized children.
I just wanted to show them the pendant. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of witches and warlocks in our hometown. Well, all along the border, both sides of the border. So you have some that were good, whatever you think is good. I mean, magic is magic to me, and uh, but there were some people that were good that will help out people that were sick or being spiritually attacked, and they were counterattacked the spells, and it became a spiritual warfare where you could see not just the lechuzas up in the air flying, you could see demons where they were being summoned for spiritual warfare. There was demons. I rarely seen any angels flying in the air. It was mainly lechuzas and demons with like what should I say gargoyles, like gargoyles flying in the air with the bad light, the gargoyle wings. That's what you will see a lot, and the reason you will see that is because the battles that were being fought was literally what I witnessed, uh, evil against evil. So Beelzebub cannot cast off Beelzebub. So the only thing it is going to do is just going to just be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because people are, how should I say, leaving spiritual openings, or you can win a war negative against negative, a spiritual warfare. You can win it through Jesus Christ, but that's what it was in our town. There was a lot of witches, brujas. So you will see a lot of that in the, and excuse my French, a lot of that shit happening in the air. You can see them walking in the streets around in your yards. You see all kinds of activity because there was a lot of spiritual warfare, but it was more of witches casting spells on each other. You know, a witch casts one a spell on one of them. They find out who sent it and they send it back. So it becomes spiritual warfare within the town. And then, if the witch was too strong for the other witch, they will get another witch from another town, and then that witch sends something, and it's just spiritual warfare all in the Rio Grande Valley, literally.
Which
That's
is why
what we witnessed. I witnessed when I was a kid.
you can feel it when you drive into the town. It feels like a heavy malevolent presence, man.
You know, and then if somebody's targeted in your family, it's a complete stranger could come up to you. They'll ask you, "Are you so and so's son?" And you don't try to answer the question because they might try to put a hex on you, right?
Yep, yep.
I wasn't afraid. I said, "Yes, I am," and then the person that I said yes I was, they dropped a freaking amulet out of their hand. They had chicken feet, feathers, and bones on it. like chicken bones, and they started chanting something in a different language. It was in Spanish or English. So I start saying the Our Father, start saying the Our Father, and that's when the heavenly angels came and assisted me. She literally was trying to wish death upon me, I believe. There were several angels that appeared behind me, golden aura angels that came behind me and backed me up, in which she literally dropped her amulet and shattered on the ground, and she took off running. She left the amulet. It went into pieces all over the floor. That's a spiritual where that's like one of the first spirit. I mean, not the first, but one of the spiritual battles that I won. It was during the day around 6:30, 7:30 in the afternoon, uh, inside a pharmacy store where this happened, and I was only in seventh grade, so which will make me 12 years old. So I survived a spiritual attack from a witch, and she took off running because she found out that I had the support of the heavenly angels, and she took off running. What happened to her? I'm more than sure if she was something bad that something happened to her in that nature, that it went back to her. Because I never accepted what she was trying to say to me.
You know, and that's a messed up thing, cousin, because as far as carbohydrates, it was just me and my brother. We couldn't hide even if we wanted to. We were the only two carbohydrates in the whole town, man. We couldn't hide from nobody.
Yes, sir. It happened when I was in seventh grade, coming from track practice. Track practice, I was a run long distance. I was just, I was already tired from running. And I was drinking some water because it was hot as hell in the Rio Grande Valley, or 100 and something. And then she tried to do something, you know. She knew who I was, witches know, you know, especially when they have a spiritual hit on you. That I knew she was a witch. I already knew because what would she be asking if I've never met her before in my life?
What's up, little brother? Welcome to the show.
How you doing, cousin Gilbert? I'm just sharing that spiritual,
Welcome beyond the box.
and that's the way it was in the '70s. In the '70s, and as far as I can remember, as far as I know, still till now, there is some witches there, but not as bad as it was in the '70s and
No,
'60s.
no. Then were some evil women there, man.
Evil, wicked, dark witches. That's when I hear there's other witches from certain groups that want to wish bad upon me. I just laugh at them, man, because they don't know who they're dealing with. They don't know who they're trying to do a hex on. I can honestly say that the witches that try to do something to me, they're not here no more. It has nothing to do with me. It's just I don't accept their negativity. I deflected, and I'm still here
You hit them with rocks. They're paralyzed.
because the Heavenly Father protects me. So, what's the craziest manifestation that you're seeing, Primo, or
But when it
the
comes
Brujas
to
of the Willie down there in South Texas?
well, in South Texas, man, the craziest thing I saw was that guy that used to look in through your window. The peeper, man, the one with the
The
eyes,
Smiley
man.
Man.
Yeah, the one with the hat. I had never seen anything like that, man, till I started living there with y'all, man.
It was like a cholo hat, right?
Yeah, yeah, he was wearing a fedora.
But the way he was dressed was from the '60s or '50s, no?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was wearing like a suit.
But what kind of? It was like from back in the day,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
he looked.
it was like back in the days of Al Capone.
Well, what year was that? Around Al
Yeah,
Capone,
the 30s or 40s.
30s or 40s, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He
yeah, that
would be by
was
the window. Tell him what happened to you, cousin, and I'll share him the story. What happened to me?
well. When I started living there with Abe, I was sleeping on a futon by the window, and
What year was this? Do you
it was like 83, 84, I believe, when I first got there, 85, somewhere in the early 80s, man. And I was sleeping on that futon, and I turned over, and I don't know what possessed me to open my eyes. I opened my eyes, and there was a smiley guy looking at me through the window, going like this, and I turned around the other way and covered my head. And yeah, no, but what really got me was when I decided to be a smart guy, and so to not see that guy, Abe and my brother and his brother slept on another futon, so they threw all the cushions between the bed and the futon, and I decided to sleep between the bed and the futon. Well, that was a big mistake because they started dragging me under the bed, and I was like, "Help! Help! Help!" I woke everybody up. I was hitting at my calf where they had me, and you let go. I was halfway under the bed. I jumped up and turned on the light and looked under the bed. There was nobody there, but I had a handprint on my calf. So yeah, that's like the weirdest stuff I've ever seen, and that have happened to me. Cousin, there you go. Yeah,
Can you give him a description of how the smiley man looked to you?
he
Because it was
he
nighttime, so
he wore a fedora, and he was like a skull with glowing eyes and glowing teeth.
white glowing eyes and
Yeah,
white
yeah.
teeth.
His eyes were glowing and his teeth were glowing. And like I said, he would go like this to come to the window, and I was like, no, no.
I would tell my cousin, "Are you sure you want to sleep there?"
And I
He
told
didn't.
him, man, I ain't afraid.
He didn't
Remember I
know
told
why I
you?
would ask him that, and he found out.
You remember what I told you? I ain't afraid of nothing. Boy, was I wrong.
He told me he wasn't
Jim,
afraid of nothing. I said, "Are you sure you want to sleep out that window?"
Madeline, I don't look out the windows or out the doors. I don't like to be outside when the sun goes down because you know it starts right when the sun goes down. Gilbert says he's never seen anything till he started spending the night at your house, Abe.
There you go. Two folks that really haven't had an experience nothing till they start spending the night at my house. That they found out that there was a lot of things happening there,
A lot of things that went bump in the night, literally, because they were trying to come up through the floor.
banging on underneath the ground, the floor,
Mhm. They're trying to come up through the floor.
wherever you stand, you could hear like somebody thump right underneath you. Sometimes they'll be running on top of the roof, like somebody was running on the roof.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That house left me a lot of memories, man. A lot of memories.
Uh, I want to answer Sister Madeline's question. The manifestations of the Brujas take are the Lechuzas, which is like a form of an owl, but they got the woman's face, and they're pretty big. They're bigger than an owl. They're the manifestations they take. They're pretty big. They take
Um,
different sizes. When you see something else, it's because the witches are summoning demons and things that they summon to come and attack the household or the territory because they summon them through spells, witchcraft, and necromancy. Then you have other things that come into play. So it's the transformation they take of the lechuza, which is the harpy. Then when they summon things or open portals, then you have all other kind of activities. Activities like the goat man, or what people call pan, half human, half goat, that are witnessed. You got sightings of hellhounds, the
I
Hat
see
Man,
that.
dark shadow figures, uh, all kinds of different manifestations that serve itself when there's a the open a portal and they start chanting things to come through to attack the target, right? Which is whether it's a family, whether it's a children, that's what they do. So that's why there's so much activity that happens.
Ace, to answer your question, man, ravens and crows, they are soul collectors, brother. They're the ones that carry the souls to where they're gonna go. At least that's what I was told, that they are soul collectors. When somebody dies, you often see a raven or a crow, and they collect the souls and take them where they're gonna go. Welcome, Mark.
That's what normally
These places he's here.
the activity that you hear, right? Like the bangings, the growlings, the scratching, is because those brujas and lechuzas that are there. When I was growing up, they were chanting, right, summoning things, and then when they summon the things, those unclean spirits will come and attack. Where hence you have scratching on the walls, banging on the walls, running inside your house, running on top of the roof, banging underneath the house, uh, dishes flying in the air, knives and forks just elevated in the air, getting tossed around that you don't even want to enter the kitchen because you don't want to get stuck by a fork or a knife. But all those activities happening at once, plus the chanting and the of the witches and the laughing, is like being overwhelmed or consumed by evil
They
because it's
would
all
try
happening
to
at once,
they would
right?
try to overwhelm your senses, man.
Yeah. So you just remain, stay in prayer, stay in prayer, stay in prayer. I know what I would do now. If something like that would happen, I would, have no fear and call upon the Heavenly Father, tie bind and rebuke him, and send him away. We have 24-year receiving spiritual encrypted encounters. I don't know if there's other channels that are live or not, but I told cousin Jesse that I want to go early because normally I felt that I was being spiritually attacked late at night, because the way I was getting. So I decided to go live early tonight
Welcome, Miss Joel
until I
Burgess.
feel
Welcome,
better.
Julie. Welcome, Prima Ivy. ¿Cómo estás?
How you doing,
Julie
Sister
Parker.
Park?
Hey, dude, Julie Parker. How's Joel?
There's Joel there. I'm kind of glad that I'm speaking about this, because I believe people need to understand that when you face, I mean, these witches that I was facing were evil witches, dark witches. I mean, witches that sacrificed animals and most likely babies. The to that extreme that they would do this for the abilities that would get to do witchcraft and necromancy. They were very evil people. Yeah, all throughout my lifetime where I lived, if I were to tell you that I found like 100 dead cats hanging from my fence, there would be too little. Just put it that way. I will find them hanging where they will get dissected down the middle and guts be hanging out. I believe the Brujas will place it there as a marker. So all this cantations or spells that they would do, they would know where the target was, which was our yard. And this I will find them after we got spiritually attacked. The
Welcome,
following
Joel.
day, I will find a marker, which will be a dead animal hanging from somewhere. What do you think about that, Primo?
And I think they were really after y'all, man. They were putting markings and sending stuff to leave poop in your yard, man. Yeah, that's just too much to deal with, cuz. Not to mention being harassed every day and twice on Saturday. Because on Saturday is when they would come the hardest, man. Not every day, but Saturday they would really get bad, man. But it's a
And,
Sabbath.
and what's weird is most of these cats that they hung, that they cut open and the guts were hanging out, were black cats. Every single one of them that I found were black cats. There was never any other kind of color, but just black cats hanging where they got gutted. It was black cats.
Welcome, James Fidite. Sorry I messed up your last name. Don't forget to hit that like button, or we'll send the person with the Velociraptor's toenails to your house.
Sometimes I will go and I got so used to seeing this dead cats hanging from the back fence that I'll get a stick, pick it up, and just cover it up where the we had branches or whatever. So when the people will come, when the city would come pick it up, they'll throw it in the trash. I never grabbed the cats or buried them or nothing because I wasn't supposed to touch that.
Oh yeah,
You okay, cousin?
I was popping my neck, cousin. You did always do what beyond the box? Imagine.
Uh,
Uh,
you're like, let me in, and the rep.
she like, did you hit that like button?
If you don't hit the like button and subscribe, we're gonna send the teller the duende after you with
The
the what Velociraptor claws.
Velociraptor claws.
You hear, you're like, let's see.
I could do it better, cousin. Look.
There you go.
Beyond the box says she'll go get him. You hear somebody burning out in your front yard, it's beyond the box. You hit that light button yet? Velociraptor Duende. That means I could just hold you by your feet and put you in my pocket. James says he wants to share an experience with us, cousin, and see what we think. It happened in 2007.
All right, James. Uh, I'll place the link here, brother. If you want to
Well,
share,
beyond the box, my laugh is infectious. Even the dogs pick up on it.
there we go. Here you go, James. There's the link.
Yep, that's right, Madeline. She'll be doing donuts out there in her front yard. Okay, he says he don't know if his signal's good enough, but he'll try.
My sister been checking up on me, man. She knows I've been not feeling well.
Which one?
B
Oh,
Beatrice.
I like B. I always did like B, man. She was cool. She was more suave than Lupita. Lupita was more. Lupita was more hardcore than Beatrice. Beatrice was like really like slick, cool, man.
She was hardcore too now.
No, no, she was hardcore, but when it
No,
came to
no, she
grooming,
just wouldn't. She was calm, and not, when it was time to handle business, and she took care of business. Nobody, really, nobody kind of challenged her. There was always messing with Lupita.
Beatrice was like she had that attitude that you mess up with me, this on. Beyond the box wants to know how you doing, man.
Well, I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there. Everything is going well. My nephew's doing a lot better.
Glad to hear that.
That's the most important thing to me. Whatever happens to me, it's between me and the Heavenly Father. But my nephew's doing better. That's why I wanted to focus all prayers on him.
I'm glad he's doing better, man. I'm glad. Yeah, Beatrice is cool, man, but don't get it twisted. She can snap at any minute. We saw that on the live the last time when Josh was pretending to be somebody else.
Yeah, brother Josh Turner.
Yeah, and it made me happy, man, because I knew she was ready to go, and she was just laughing. She was just laughing, like, "Let's do this, let's do this." Uh,
The only thing I can say is, Sister Beyond the Box, is this. Sometimes I just go with the flow of things. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Even Brujas and Brujos, you know, I don't really pay attention too much what they're doing, but when they think they might have something on me, that's when they're wrong. Because in all honesty, I just go with the flow of things. I'll be playing them like a fiddle, because I don't accept any form of negativity. So if something is happening to me and I become better, that only means one thing: that seventh fold is on their way to them, and if that's what they want to be. That's what they want to dabble in. Well, then they can receive their seven times fold, right? Yeah, that's part of spiritual warfare. So yeah, I've been used as bait before in the past, and the people that came at me, they're not here anymore. But that's part of spiritual warfare.
yeah, you don't even know, Madeline. Beatrice is not the one.
Spiritual warfare. It is what it is. In Harker Heights, and since we're talking about Brujas, I think my sister Beatriz was there. I don't know if she's going to show up on the show, but I was at a bar. Maybe his sister Brenda knows this bar. It was called La Ramita at the time. It was right by Wagon Wheel Saloon in Harker Heights. It was called La Ramita, and I was in there. My sisters came to pick me up because they wanted me to go out with them. I wasn't feeling well. I had a cold, and it's like, come on, come out with us. So I went out with them because they wanted me to go out with them. At that time, my sister was a widow, and Beatrice was uh, living, raising her children. So I went with them. I went in there, and I'm sitting down. They're in front of me, and I'm facing my sisters, right? So we're just there talking, and I'm just there, barely able to breathe because I had a cold. So I
uh,
feel,
James, go back and hit the link, and then when it comes on, go up in the right hand corner. It has three little buttons. push that, and then push open what's the name of it? Open in Chrome, and it should buff, and it'll come up, and then it'll give you the options of the mic and the camera, and it'll say go into the live, and you can push either leave them both open or close the camera. It's up to you, but yeah, once you go into the link, go up on top and push the three little buttons, push open in Chrome, it'll buff, and then it will come back and wait for it to show the mic and the camera. If you don't want to be on camera, turn off the camera. But if not, go ahead and just push join the live, join the stream. That's how I do it when I get in here. Sorry, cousin.
That's why. So as I'm sitting down, I feel somebody tap me on the shoulder. I turn around, it's an old lady. She's probably like in her 70s. And she tells me to dance with her. And I told her, ma'am, I'm not feeling well. Maybe if I feel better later on, I'll dance with you. And I turned around and ignored her, right? Because I was feeling good. Then she taps on my shoulder again. Boom, boom, boom. I turn around and she says, dance with me now. Like ordering me to dance with her. And I told her, look, ma'am, I already told you I'm not feeling well. And then she started cussing at me, saying bad words. And my sister Beatrice there, and she like, hey, what's your problem? He already told you nicely to leave him alone. That he's not feeling well. That he don't want to dance with you. And she starts laughing, real crazy, right, real wicked. And she was with like like six women. They were all dressed in black. They were on the other side of the dance floor. They were sitting down, and she looks at them, and she tells them, "Tell them who I am." Tells those females to tell who she is. So all of them at the same time say that she's the regional witch, the witch of the area, right? The main witch of the area of Central Texas. And I looked at her and I told her, "Look, I've met people like you before. I don't care if you're the wicked witch of the West. I'm not going to dance with you. Leave me alone." And she said, "You'll see, you'll see." I said, "Look, please don't try to do anything." So, because I've had people try to come at me like you have, and they're not here anymore. So I suggest don't do anything. So she went across, sat down with her friends over there. They started chanting something. You could hear them chanting something towards me, and she was leading the chant. Then I looked at them and I started praying against them. Our Father, uh, that that weekend, that the night finished. Uh, the following week, I go back to the bar and I find out that the six females that were with her that night that were there, they were afraid of me. Five of them took off running. One remained. Uh, they said that that old lady, the Grand Witch, that she died that night. That they tried to do a hex on me. Let me see, we got somebody here. Hey, what's up, primo? That
What's up,
I
Primo?
thought he was the guest.
I can back out if you want me to, so you can get back on.
No, no, no. I thought he was the guest, but that's okay, cousin. You're fine. So basically, that the head witch, she died that night. The cast tried to cast a spell on me. She died from a brain aneurysm. They were wishing death upon me, and it backfired. It went straight back to them. You know, After that, those other witches that were under her, they were afraid of me. They considered me to be kind of like a warlock, but I'm not a warlock. I'm just protected by the Heavenly Father. So they were afraid of me, or higher than a warlock, right? I don't dabble with that. I know that I use Jesus Christ to overcome the situation, and she's just one of many of throughout my life that have come up against me in a negative way, and they're not here anymore. Yes, Gilbert. I don't know. We couldn't get still waiting
James.
on James, but I don't see him. Yeah, he's
Okay,
trying to get you one more time,
okay,
cousin.
James. Go to the link. Open the link. When you get into the link, let it buff. Once it buffs, go up into the right hand corner. There's three little dots on the top of the screen. Push that, then go down the list till you see open in Chrome. Push open in Chrome, it'll buff again, and then it'll put the blue screen on there, and it'll have the camera and the mic available. If you don't want to use the camera, push the camera to turn it off, and then just push into the stream. That's how I do it to get on here all the time. And I'm not tech savvy, believe me, man. That's my little brother here. He'll tell you, he'll let you know when it
Uh,
comes to technology
Yeah.
stuff. I'm a
Brother
dinosaur,
Joel
man.
said, "Do you think that she sensed that you were spiritual Abe?" Oh, she knew.
Hello, Madeline.
They know. They know who I am. They just didn't know because they're just following the orders of the
Hello, Watson
demons
Bear.
that are controlling them, the witches. That's what they do. They follow the orders of. They're ordered by a demon to go mess with somebody. They have to be obedient of the orders because that's the deals that they made with them. So they have to be obedient. They knew who I was. At the same time, that's why it's called spiritual warfare. The battle between good and evil, part of the balance. I mean, she died that night,
Wow.
immediate death.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. She risked it all for a dance.
Well, because she thought she was powerful,
She thought she
and
just wanted to touch you.
this demon set her up for failure. They're like, that's what they do. They break the deals. So the demon ain't gonna the demons that are guiding them. They're not gonna tell them, hey, don't mess with that guy because he's protected by the heavenly Father. They're setting her up for failure. They're setting up for failure. They're just trying to collect the soul, right? So if, for example, if the witch had 10 more years to live, and the demons put her in a situation that they're gonna try to cause death towards somebody, but the person is being protected by their heavenly Father, so the 10 years is voided, right? And nulled and voided, in which they're able to collect the soul sooner.
You're
You know what I
welcome.
mean? They're able to collect their soul 10 years earlier than the lifespan they're supposed to have. That's part of spiritual warfare.
Mm. Yes, it is, Madeline. Yes, it is. Goodness will always prevail.
And you can see when somebody has a lot of pride like that because they're laughing and they think that they're powerful. But what they don't understand is that the demons that are around them are the ones that are making things happen. It's not really them. It's the unseen forces that are around. Like if they think I'm going to elevate something, and they're going like this, and a glass is being elevated. It's not them doing the elevation. It's the unseen forces that are elevating the glass. So they have they start believing that they have some kind of power, which they really don't have the power. It's the unseen forces that are around that are doing that.
What's the matter, man? Is it cold in your room, man? Gilbert. Gilbert.
Yes, yes.
He says, I try to understand, but I don't understand why anyone would think it's a good idea to make a deal with anything That's the number one rule. Well, that's the way it was back in the day. A lot of people, a lot of this Stark witches, they didn't even finish. I mean, a lot of them uh, didn't even finish high school or
I
eighth
know.
grade. They wasn't educated. Of course, there are some that are, but the majority of back in the day were women that were married at a young age. I think a lot of women married like at the age of 13, 14 years old.
I remember that, man. I remember my grandfather's married my sister off when she was 12 to a guy that lived next door. And when did he die, brother? He died, right? And he left her pregnant. And yeah, that was the
Yep.
beginning of
Here's somebody right here.
it's a James. What's going on, man?
What up, James?
Is it James?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
look at James.
It
His camera
says,
not working. He took the
Yeah,
camera off.
yeah. He took the camera off. He didn't want to be on here.
yeah, but he's not saying nothing.
James, did you turn off the microphone too, brother?
Yeah, he's gonna have to back out.
Yep. Hi, are you there, James? Hello. Yoo-hoo.
I removed him.
Yeah, he
He'll figure
backed
it
up.
out.
Yeah. Can
You
y'all
need to
hear me?
click on.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear you, man, but your screen keeps freezing right now. You froze and it looked like you were asleep.
it's you right here.
Cause it's holy beauty, bro.
Are you there, James?
Turn on your mic. Not the camera, just the mic. Yoo-hoo.
All right, he's not there.
Yo let it lay.
You're frozen right now, man. You're talking like the Japanese movies. I see your voice, but your mouth ain't moving. Ooh, you looking like a me.
Yeah, he's on there, but he's not on there.
Hey, man, fix your picture, bro.
What's wrong with it?
You're frozen.
Hold on.
Hmm. I can see him,
Shit,
cousin.
Nobody's
shit, man.
frozen. It's not moving, man.
Oh, I see him moving.
So I don't.
I'm bobbing and weaving.
No, not on the screen I'm looking at. You're standing still.
Oh,
It's your iPad, bro.
yeah, it's probably your iPad, cousin. Because I
Okay.
So
see
I,
it.
so I
I
got
see him
good
moving.
signal. I got 5G on here, baby.
Man, please don't start. Just for that, man, I'm gonna have me some coke. I'm just kidding, man.
James says I'm trying to enable to it turn off. I'll keep trying. That could be my signal. Yeah, it could be your signal. So on with the show.
Let's see.
With the
Any
show.
questions on what I was just talking about? The spiritual warfare that I've dealt with this all my life, man. I just wouldn't say nothing to people. I keep it to myself. I wish I had like a camera on me when this incidents were happening to me, where I had a spiritual warfare against witches and warlocks.
Look, James,
Spiritual warfare.
I'm doing another device. Look, I'm about to get in there. And if this one fails, I got another device over here.
What up, Pablo?
Oh shit, it's not working. What's up? There we go. There we go. Now go to the little lines up here. Put it's open in Chrome. It's
Hello,
button.
Julie.
Not Julie, man. That's Joel. Julie's husband. That's Joel Burgess, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's using his wife's
Oh, okay.
Here we go. But man, I hope I ain't gonna have to get some headphones because I don't know where I left them.
Let's see if they got it right. There you go, Justin.
Joel.
There you go.
Damn it.
Mess with me again, friends. See what happens.
I feel like I'm at Halloween.
Oh, I took you out, Primo. I took the other one out, Primo. I'm waiting for see what's the name comes on, but yeah, spiritual warfare is very real, man. I will
How
notice
about
these
that,
things
guys?
all the time when I was growing up. I can count the many times that I faced a bruja or should I say, a person with bad intentions, because they're always trying to do something wicked. Uh, whether they try to give you a candy, an apple, a banana, the whatever they're trying to give you, it's got a spell on.
Yep.
So if you take it, you might have poison that you're going to wind up sick or dead. You know, that's what they would do. That's what they're about. So you really couldn't take anything from strangers. I was always told by my parents and even my great great grandmother, if somebody's trying to give you something, don't take it because you don't know
Yep.
what it is, especially with somebody you don't know.
Exactly.
Don't take it. The
You
bad thing
gotta,
about it is sometimes it's people that within your own bloodline that's trying to do something
Hmm.
wrong to you. In the
Yeah.
case of what happened to
to
my aunt Janie,
the other carbajols, man.
which is their mother.
I got it to be on the box. I got it. I had technical difficulties.
Yep.
But yeah, man. That guy that we talked about the last time, cousin, that was using the life force of the Elder de la Fuentes to keep his life force going, man. I mean, what kind of coincidence is it that he looks younger than his oldest son? His oldest son looks old as hell, and the dad still looks young, man. You don't look as old as his first son. But
Um, there is things that are out there that are within what I witnessed within Mother Nature, that's what the focus on is the life source of an individual, which is your spiritual energy.
exuberance is
Uh,
in him.
I've seen these shadow figures or uh, whatever they are, succubus, incubus, or uh, that they focus on your life source, which is your spiritual energy. That you could be asleep and they'll come and try to drain it out of your mouth, your nose, through your senses to try to literally from your face. That's why they focus on draining your energy. They're this literally suck the life source out of you when you're asleep. I've witnessed these things. I dealt with a succubus that was doing that to me. Um, where a lot of things were happening to me. I was waking up with scratches on my body in threes. I was waking up with hickey-like marks on my body.
Wow.
Uh, I was waking up with bite marks in between my groin area, by my thighs, right? And I was like, "Whoa, what are those bite marks from?" Right? I didn't know what was going on, but I was always real tired and stuff like that. This happened in Elms Grove. Till I will pray to God to show me who's doing this to me. What's happening to me. Then one day, uh, because I was having like sleep paralysis and uh, night terrors, where I was seeing things, and the things that I was seeing were out of uh, like sex. What do you call it? Sex demons. Where I was the witches or the succubus incubus that were showing themselves to me in my dreams were naked. They were all naked, trying to come after me, and no, just a lot of crazy things in that nature was happening to me till one day I'll pray to God, to give me the strength to be able to face my enemy, what was causing this to me while I was asleep, which I was able to move my fingers, move my fingers, my hand, in which I was able to train myself to wake up from the night terror or the sleep paralysis that I was going through. And
Don't
when
make
I
his
was
head get big beyond the
the
box.
the last dream that I had when the succubus was draining my energy, it was all these naked women. It was like in like a bar, and it was nothing but naked women. They were all trying to come after me. They had like white gowns, and you could see right through the gowns, see their bodies and everything. So I went and I climbed this fence, and I went to this event, and they were trying to climb the fence, and I was able to wake up from that dream. Well, when I woke up, I was able to see my enemy. I was laying down. Some people call her the sea witch. She was hovering over me. She had her mouth open, and she was draining my energy, sucking my life source out of me because her face was right in front of my face. So when I seen her, I said, I tie, bind, and rebuke you in Jesus Christ's name. When I said that, her eyes got real big, and she literally blew up into little pieces, and all these orbs started coming out of her body, which I believe were spirits that she had drained the life source out of people. So she had a lot of spirits captive. And if I were to say 100, that would be too little because they were all over my room, flying everywhere. There's one that stopped right in front of me, like telling me thank you. Then it took off. So all the spirits that she had claimed when I defeated her, uh, they got freed. And I prayed for them to be, for the Heavenly Fathers and the Heavenly Angels to guide them to the proper place. Uh, there's one of the spiritual warfares, one of the spiritual warfares that I defeated the succubus. Ever since I did that, I haven't encountered another succubus. I don't know who this succubus was or whatever, but I defeated her spiritually. Outside was the incubus because he was chanting something. There was like another. There was two native spirits chanting something, probably incubus, and I called upon the heavenly angels and I tied bound and rebuked them, and Jesus Christ them, and they left also. But I defeated the succubus.
Yeah, that's what's up with him.
So what, man? Are you really in the bathroom?
No, I was trying to tell beyond the box. I'm not in the bathroom. I'm in the hotel, but it's like where this little sink is at, where you can like get dressed
Yeah.
or whatever.
Hey, man, what were you doing in Juarez?
When?
Yeah, you posted that you were in Juarez earlier.
No, I posted I was in El Paso.
No, came up as Juarez.
What?
Anyway,
Well, what
anyway,
is this
back,
rep by apostle, primo?
huh?
What was that?
What is this rep by apostle? Is you got apostle and what is this right there
Yeah.
Yeah,
across the
it
border?
is. Uh-huh. La Ciudad Juárez.
Yep. Yeah, I ain't trying to cross over and them keep me there.
You can always tell them you're a Yankee,
Yeah.
and you can denounce. You can tell them you're a Yankee and denounce the Cowboys.
Negative. That's a big negative, buddy.
You tell them you're a Chiefs fan.
Who fan? The Jets?
Chiefs.
Chiefs? Oh, hell no.
Any questions, brothers and sisters? We got the open mic night, but we couldn't get the guests to come on. I don't know what happened to James.
You couldn't figure it out, man. It took me a while to figure it out too, man. 'Cause I'm not tech savvy.
Yeah, you ain't too savvy about anything.
What do you think about this, Primo Gilbert Lechuzas Brujas?
Primo, I'm telling you, the chusas used to follow me around all the time, Primo. All the time. When I was in my young 20s, they would always follow me. My dad would have to go out there and chase them off every time, and I didn't even know they were chasing me.
How would you know they were following you there?
Because everywhere I spent a night, you could hear them. You could hear them whistling and laughing and shit. Yep.
Making the claw marks, like
Yeah. Uh
Mi dad used to say, ahora no sé con cuál vieja te metiste, pero mira, te ando siguiendo.
huh. my
messing
mom
with
would
all
always,
the crazy chicks, man. You know,
yeah,
the
my
Brujas.
mom, my mom would always say, "Eres más viejero que la chingada. Tienes pinches viejas por no quiera." I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, mom. I'm innocent.
It's funny you say that, Jaime. My little brother is from Chicago, man. He's born
Yeah,
in Joliet.
Joliet,
Who's that?
Illinois.
Who's from
That's
Joliet?
it. Gilbert.
Joey, also El Primo.
No,
Hmm.
primo Joey, Tío Rich,
Yeah,
Tío Joe's he's from Joliet también.
yeah. Joey, Joe, and
Hmm.
what's the other brother's name of Joey? Uh, Marco,
Chris, Chris,
Chris. Yeah, Chris. He's
Christopher.
got
Yeah,
two brothers, right? Chris
yeah.
and the other
Welcome,
one's
Cynthia.
Marcus
How
or
you
something like
doing? Haven't talked to you since about 10 or 15 minutes ago.
Y'all give me a second. I got to take off the sweatshirt, man. I'm starting to get hot.
He used to be, Cynthia. He used to be. Now he's on lockdown.
You what now?
Cynthia said that you sound like you were a player. I said he used to be. Now he's on lockdown.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My wife said, "Ching." Been married for 26 years.
You have the
20.
patience of a saint.
The what?
He has the patience of a saint. Que aguante.
Este. Yeah. Thursday
Yeah.
will be Thursday. Is it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday will be 26 years. Pretty much I've been married to my wife, man.
Wow,
Hmm.
long time.
Yeah.
No. Friday is Valentine's Day. That marks 3 years that Cuñado Mike's been gone.
Yep.
Can't believe that fool died on Valentine's Day, man.
I can't either, bro. A day after
Who
my anniversary.
who died?
My little sister's husband, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
She died on the 23rd of January, and he died on the 14th of February the same year. Just a couple of days from each other, man. I think she came and dragged him to the grave, man. That's what I
Hmm.
think.
no, I don't think it was her, man. It was might have been something else. Remember, they can come
No.
back.
Well, he used to tell my mom that he would see her, telling him that it was time to go. Yeah, there's
So,
property taxes in Texas, Jaime.
Yeah.
You know, you pay property taxes anywhere you live in the United States, man. Because even if you
Just
buy
no.
the house, it's never yours. Belongs to the government.
Hello, Nevaeh.
so let's get back to the topic of lechuzas and brujas.
Yeah. Well, like I was telling you, Primo, they would follow me everywhere, man. I mean, everywhere. Everywhere I would go, they would follow me. Why? I do not know. I don't know if
So,
I got
what,
into the wrong mix with somebody. I have no idea.
how would they look to you when they were following you?
Well, I would never see them, Primo. That's the problem. I would never see them. I would never see them. It was my dad and my mom that would always hear them out by the
Hear them.
outside of my window.
They were screeching.
Mm-hmm. Yep. My dad would go out there, les echaba madres, and throw holy water or whatnot, and he would fight them off.
Thank you, Sister Cynthia. Yeah, and your dad knew because he knew about the spirit, so he knew when something was entering his space that
Yeah. Uh-huh.
was evil.
Mm-hmm.
So he knew that it wasn't just a lechuza, that it was probably a witch. So
And
maybe
and every
somebody was
Yeah,
time
trying
and every
some of
time, primo,
the
every
females that
time my dad would tell me,
you
every
mess
time my
with,
dad would
they were
tell me I
trying to do
needed a
hex on you.
limpia.
They're trying to do hex on you, and,
Yep.
and sometimes you don't know what kind
My
of negative attachments they might have. You know,
yep.
if they had negative attachment, the negative attachment was trying to attach itself to you. So that's why you were here, the lechuzas. And most
yeah,
likely
man. I
that
tell
those
you,
females had negative attachments on them.
yeah, cousin. My dad used to knock them down, man, by reciting some stuff, man. He would knock them down, and in the morning, he said there would be like days where they fell because wherever they fell, they couldn't move until he released them. I would figure this would be your best thing to talk about, Cynthia. What happened to Gilbert, man?
I don't know.
Did
He
his
was
coworkers
talking.
did his coworkers finally knock him out? I'm sorry, James, but yeah, that's how I get on there, man.
It should, let me see the pictures. I'm gonna check out the pictures that Brother Joel Burgers might have that sent.
Okay,
Let me
man.
see if I can find them.
Let's do this like Brutus.
Okay, 'cause he said he had some pictures. Okay, here we go. Uh, it's kind of like a weird camp. Let me share this picture that Brother Joel sent me. Let me share the picture with somebody kidnapped Gilbert. They put him on timeout.
Mm-hmm. Probably his wife found out that he was awake and on live.
Here we go. Can you see that, cousin?
Yeah,
What do you think about that?
I see something, but I'm not sure what it is, man. It's
Oh, it's well, that's his camouflage backpack,
okay.
but it's like a like
It's a den.
trees.
It's a den.
Yeah, there's a tree right here. There's trees. There's a branch, and then it's just covered with leaves all over it.
Yeah, it made like a little den for itself, man.
And there's a little
It looks like a
rock.
firebox,
Yeah,
a
like a
box for
fireplace,
wood. Yeah,
man-made structure. Somebody built that,
it looks man-made. It's circular, so it's got to be man-made.
like a man-made structure, just to go to sleep underneath there as a cover.
Yep,
They
yep.
cover it up with leaves.
To keep it from getting wet.
Yeah, and they put the grill here to cook.
It looks like it's got a like a pipe coming out from the top, man. But it could be a tree. I guess it's a tree.
It's a tree. There's a tree right here. The tree
I
that
thought that
sticks
was
up.
I thought that was like a stove.
Yeah,
Wow. It looks good, man. You
Yeah,
wouldn't.
that's it's a home right there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you got to be careful with the snakes going in there,
Mm-hmm.
trying to cut
And
it up
then
with.
the fact that
Don't
he's
let the
sleeping in the floor is dangerous, man.
don't let the Bigfoot community say see it. They're gonna say it's a Bigfoot den. Oh man. Okay, here you
You made that, Joel?
go.
Couch outside.
I know. I knew you made it.
I don't know anything about camping, Joel. Never been. I could just as easily have something bite me in my ass here at home and die from that.
Survival of the fittest.
I'm not very fit, man. I can't walk a long way anymore. Man, I need to go see that lady on the corner, man. I need a massage bad.
The lady.
There's a lady in the corner that she does massages to go to her so she can get my shoulders right, man. That's like saying you love hot dogs but they don't love you and you still like, oh, you need Pepto.
We've been live for an hour and 36 minutes, cousin,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's always good, man, when you're enjoying the conversation, man.
and it's early.
Yes, Joel, you are hardcore more than me, man, because I don't know a damn thing about camping, man. The closest I want to go to camping is to watch it on the Adventure Channel on TV.
Somebody said I like clamping instead.
Glamping. What the hell is glamping?
But when you're in the military, that we do a lot of that, a lot of camping,
Yeah,
going to the field.
I'd be the one that get lost in the woods. I'd be a victim. I believe he used to do that beyond the box. Yeah, there was a friend of mine, man, that when we were younger, he wanted to go camping, but he was telling me about that he was gonna take me on a snipe hunt. I said, I don't know what a snipe is, man, but no, thank you. You helped him, Julie. It was fun for the night. Awesome. Glad you had a good time. You enjoy camping too, runner? Yeah, that rubber woman must be make it even more enjoyable. I'm just kidding, runner.
Oh man,
I don't miss it beyond the box. Can't miss what you never done. Oh, okay, and a nice fifth wheel so you can be trapped in there when Bigfoot comes over and starts banging on the walls of your trailer. I'm speaking because that's what happened to me. You remember I told you that story, cousin, that I was working for that oil field company
yeah.
and they put me in that location where I wouldn't even get radio signals or television signals in the middle of Bumfuck, Egypt, man. And in the middle of the night, they start banging on my walls of my little trailer, man, and shaking my trailer. I'm sitting between in the middle of the bed, away from the walls, with my 38 in my hand, waiting for him to come through the door. I pop a cap in him. You gotta take the hair dryer. Don't forget the the hair dryer, the hair curler.
Feels pretty good doing the live stream this early, man, because I'm not the sleep hasn't hit me or nothing like that. I'm awake.
I'm wide
And
awake right now, man. I'm wide awake. I'm enjoying. Yeah, that's what you don't want to see, man. The pissed off Raptors. You mean about Madeline and her crew, the pissed off raptors. It looked like it was a cozy setup, Julie. Lawrence is in here. What's up, Lawrence? You like camping with an airbed? You might want to wake up on the floor if you forget to get something sharp out your pocket. What's up, Lawrence? Well, thank you for coming in. The band is rocking. Don't come knocking. All right, Julie. Pretty sure that was Joel said that.
Now that we have the viewers, I'm going to share a story with y'all of what happened in Elms Grove one evening. Um, it was nighttime, like around 3 in the morning, and for about an hour before it hit 3 o'clock, I kept on hearing an owl hooting, like the hoot sound that they make, and he just kept on making the hoot sound like constantly. So I go outside and I'm looking at the trees to see where this always is hooting from because it was so loud that I couldn't go to sleep. So I was looking in the trees and I said, I can't find it. Went back, laid down, and I'm trying to go to sleep and it continues to hoot. I'm hearing this loud hoot. So I go to the front of my mobile home and what I witness looks like a woman standing in the middle of the street, and she's looking at me, and I'm looking at her. But what's weird about her is that uh, she looks like black, like pitch black, but she's standing in the middle of the street. And of course, the mobile home park has lights. I'm looking at her, and she's looking at me, and I go stand in the middle of the street myself, and I'm looking at her. And when she starts walking away from me, she's walking side to side, kind of like a penguin will walk, right? And that's freaking me out how she's walking. So I'm seeing her walking that ways towards the park area. So I'll start walking behind her, and she goes towards where the park is. So as I start nearing uh, the street or where the park is, all my hairs stand up. I mean, literally, all my hairs are standing up, which just letting me know that something ain't right. So I stopped and I say, wherever you are, identify yourself. I say for whoever it is to identify itself. Next thing you know, I could see the eyes looking at me, and on top of the trees, nothing but eyes are looking at me. It was nothing but, I believe, they were all harpies. They're all brujas, and it was a bunch of them. So they were all on the trees looking at me because you could see their eyes. And the one that was on the street, right? She was standing on the ground looking at me. So I started praying against them. I started praying against them. I said, "I bind and rebuke in Jesus Christ's name." Next thing you know, all those harpies, lechuzas, brujas, whatever you want to call them, they all flew away together because they were together. I believe it was a spiritual hit, but I prayed against them and they all flew away. They left. They left my space, my area, but it was a bunch of them. I would say as many eyes that are still looking at me, it had to be at least like 30, like 30 to 40 of them all over the trees in the park. What do you think about that, cuz? There's a lot
That's
of
crazy,
brujas,
man.
man. Can you hear me, cousin?
I heard you, man. That's crazy, man. What's up, smoking? That's a lot of eyes back there.
You,
Yeah, no, don't bring up Dirty Diana smoking. That's a witch of a different color, brother. Really creepy.
there's a link. Gilbert said he wants to come back on.
I don't know why somebody kidnapped him and took him to Juarez, put him on the corner with red M&Ms.
That's something that happened in Elms Grove.
That's
I
crazy,
believe
man. I like
there's a witch cult there in Central Texas, in Killeen area, Harker Heights.
that's a lot of stuff that happens there.
Fort
Cause I don't think I would like to live there.
Hood. If I were to take you to the area, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll censor right off the bat.
Get your link, Gilbert. He posted it, man.
There he is.
He's laying down. That's why the camera's not on. Oh,
No,
there he is.
the white called.
Oh, hey, man. Beyond the box says, "Where's your money?"
Where's your money? Money for what? Where's my money, Gilbert? What's up, smoking?
Yeah, they're pretty tall. The lechuzas. I will see them all the time uh, in different locations in Texas. They're actually all over Texas, man. There's lechuzas, brujas. I've seen them coming through some back roads when we're coming from Arkansas into Texas, through Dallas area. We were driving. We had picked up a hitchhiker. Uh, he had a sign. He said he was hitchhiking and he was hungry. And it was real hot, right? So my dad pulled over. He picked him up and he gave him some water. He was real thirsty. We had some fried chicken from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Started eating. He was hungry. So as we're driving, my mom asked him a question. She asked him, "Where are you coming from?" He said, "I just come out of prison." So my mom tells us in Spanish, "Hey, váyanse para atrás de la station wagon. Uh, quédense ahí, no se arrimen." Because, telling us in Spanish. And he's like, "No, no, 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 no. The reason I was in prison is because of hitchhiking, of what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to," he said, I'm trying to go back home. So they asked him where he lived, and we were gonna drive through there, right? So when we get there, we will let you know. So we're passing through an area where there was a lot of corn, and you could see the lechuzas, man, flying everywhere from that corn, the cornfields. No, but this ones were literally owls that were flying, right?
Wow.
Not really black lechuzas, but owls, brown owls that were flying because of the light hitting the corn. They were flying, and you could see them. As we were driving in the middle of the road, it looked like a black cow was standing in the middle of the road, and my dad hit it. We hit the cow. It was like laying down in the middle of the highway, and we went. The truck, I think, it was the station wagon, went like this, boom, over it. I think we had the brown station wagon at the time, a Ford, and the guy woke up. The hitchhiker, he was all scared and shit, and we're trying to figure out what happened. And my dad's saying that the cow, we hit a cow, so we want to go look in front of the vehicle. There was no damage. We're looking underneath to see we see a cow. There were no cow. We turned around with the station wagon, hit it with high beams. There was no dead cow anywhere. It was
Wow.
just a shadow figure in the form of a cow that
Mm.
manifested to me. a cow.
That's something.
After that, we just did the sign of the cross. We're doing some prayers, and we finally made it to where the guy lived, and then we just dropped them off, and we just kept on going. But that happened in here in Texas. I can't remember where here as a kid, but I know it was here in Texas.
Brian says, I have a single dead tree between the cow barn and the stable. Two owls perch there every night.
You ever try to go to target practice? Howdy,
Howdy,
Brian.
howdy.
Well,
Howdy.
you're a truck driver, no primo. How many hours have you encountered while you're truck driving at night, or you
I
do,
mean,
or is it mostly during the day that you work?
no, I would get up at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was already out on the road. I've encountered at least, oh my god, I want to say at least 10, because I would have to go out into the boondocks to load sand, and these sand pits would be out in the middle of nowhere. You just had to know how to get there. And from that place where I would see those, from the freeway to the pit was at least a good 10 miles, way out in the woods, primo. And every time, I think I might have hit at least 2 or 3 hours on the way up to that pit. There were, of course, there were mobile homes or whatnot here and there. Everybody had like an acre, 2, 3 acres, 5 acres, or whatever, so they weren't close to each other. But like it was 55 miles an hour through that road, man. And at least I want to say, I don't know, five, give or take. I don't know. I've hit a couple though.
Yeah, one thing that I forgot to mention of the dark shadow fear that looked like a cow. When we got off, there was a distinct smell in the air. Guess what the smell was? Because of
Rotten
this
eggs?
area.
Rotten eggs?
No,
Dead corpse.
sulfur. Smell like
Yeah,
sulfur.
Mm.
rotten eggs, man. I was gonna say barbecue.
Well, yeah,
Hey,
it
wait,
smelled like
barbecue.
sulfur. Like sulfur. There was a cow pasture beside there. So could it have been a spirit of a cow that got hit before in the past, or I don't know. All
Well,
I know
I
it
t-
smelled like sulfur, or the
I t-
smell
I
of
tell you what,
the
primo. One morning,
sulfate.
one morning, me and the crew, which was my crew, we were driving out to Comanche, and it was like maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. We were going through Dublin, and there was a bunch. There's a bunch of ranchers. There's a bunch of ranch there, man, where they hold up the cows and cow manure and dairy cow and all that. And right around 3:30 in the morning, man, we hit a cow. One of the guys hit a cow, man, and I mean it jacked up the truck and the cow,
Yeah,
man. I mean it was a mess. It was a mess. And every time I passed by there, I could swear I see the cow on the side of the road.
a bloody mess.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
You wasn't allowed to get a piece of meat off of it.
No, man.
Like,
Hey,
oops,
primo.
I don't know how the skirt of fajita. The cow went
Hey,
up into
primo.
the skirt of
ta-
fajita.
Estaba la pinche vacacina.
So I remember one time I was asleep and it's 3:30 in the morning, man. I hear pa, pa, pa. I'm like, what the fuck? On my window. I said, hello? Hey bro, hey, let's go, man, let's go. I found a deer. My brother, there's a deer in the road. Let's go get a pedazo de carne.
Damn it,
It was
boy.
it was during the winter, man. He
Oh
said that
yeah.
a car in front of him hit a deer, and the deer was dead on the side of the road. He wanted to go get a piece of meat off the deer. I said, "Hell no, bro, you crazy! I don't know whether the deer is stiff as hell, It looks bloated. I said, bro, it looks like this deer here has been sitting here for a couple of days. I touched it. It was cold as hell. Wasn't even warm.
He
Said,
wanted
hell,
roadkill. He wanted roadkill.
you're crazy,
Throw,
bro.
throw vulture. Throw vulture.
They're like, oh, you're right, carnal. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I don't eat anything like that. That like deer or nothing like that, man. The last time my uncle gave me a bowl of venison chili, dude, I was sick for a week, man. My stomach,
You're not
my
used to
stomach,
eating it.
You have
my
to
stomach
prepare it
couldn't
a
take
certain
it.
way, man.
No, no,
You have to
Yeah.
boil it.
my stomach said, hell no.
When I work, remember when I worked for Cowtown, carnal, Cowtown Ready Mix. Um, the owner would always go to the range. Not to the range, but he'd go out, shooting for deer. Man, he'd always come back and somebody be out there cooking that damn deer, bro. That shit was so good.
Then my brother, man,
Bambi and
freaking
his mom, Cynthia.
right in front of his house, he ran into a deer in his car. His truck got messed up. He
Oh yeah,
freaking he took that deer that hit the truck hit and he took it to the matanza, man, and he processed the meat. His
damn,
truck was
primo.
all messed up. Yeah, all his front was jacked, man. Uh, they had to the insurance cover for it. They rebuilt the whole front. It got tore up. He had a Dodge, you know.
I
I
seen
remember, I remember
I
when your cousin Mike hit a deer in a dirt road. Man, that deer, he hit it. He had that Chevy Impala, and he hit it, man, and it smashed his windshield in. It rolled over the hood and smashed the hood in, and then it hit the trunk, and the trunk fucked over. The car was covered in blood, man. I remember that, man. That was crazy. Oh,
I
Mike, see ya.
remember I remember coming up 45, primo, early in the morning, like 5 in the morning, man. We had just gotten loaded. Coming up 45. We were just about to hit Hutchins right there on 45, going into Dallas. And they had the road blocked off, dude. And so, the service road was like level to the freeway. And there was a horse in the middle of the road, dude, all jacked up. That damn Ford was all for the whole front end, all the way up to the windshield was all jacked up, man. I was like,
Man.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. All right.
Uh,
Hijo de
Imagínate un
su-
caballo, pinche baloney.
Blue? Man, my shoulder's hurting, man. I don't know why. I need to go see that lady across the street. She
Oh
gives
yeah,
me,
she's a sobandera or what?
yeah, she's a sobadora. It hurts like from here, dude, all the way to my shoulder, man.
You sleep on your shoulder?
I don't know, man. I was asleep at the
Stupid.
time.
How did you wake up? You wake up on your side or what?
I woke up like this.
Stupid ass.
Uh, yeah, like I said, Joel, I tried that chili, man, and ooh, dude, my stomach said, "Oh hell no!" Just for that, I'm gonna punish you for a week.
No, primo. Hey, we had this one dude cook the damn deer there at the shop while we were working. Dude, no hombre, cállate, shut up. I had to go back for seconds. That's how good the deer meat was. And me, you know me, I don't like to eat, bro.
Oh, I'm sure you don't, man. That's why you looking pretty big on the screen, brother. You were made for the widescreen.
Hey, yo estoy flaco, güey.
See, flaco man. Hey man, I weighed myself today, man. I took mom to a knee appointment. I weighed myself today, man. Two
How
twenty
much you weigh,
six,
brother?
man. 226.
Man, I weigh 175, bro.
When you're holding one of your breasts outside the shower.
What did you call the sobadora?
He called her a
My
sobandera.
bad. My
You
bad, no
call
me.
her a sobandera?
I'm back, yo.
Welcome
Hell,
back,
what's up,
Susan.
primo?
Welcome
They're
back.
making fun of me.
Why would you call her a sobandera, güey? You know she's a
I,
sobadora.
my mind went blank, bro. My fault.
That's crazy,
Pinche,
man.
pinche mexicano fracasado.
You one of those no sabo kids?
Now I sabo. I just get tongue tied sometimes.
Why
What
do
is
you
it?
call her Salvadora?
You call
Uh,
her a sobadora?
so
No le te soban.
Cuando le pagues, güey. Cuando le pagues, te soba.
He's
The
gonna be
only
like
thing
the
is,
guy from the Houston Texans.
hijos de-
Or what was the
yeah,
quarterback? They used to be with the Texans. That
mm.
he was going to the Salvadoras.
So
What was the quarterback's name?
for
from
who?
who?
They used to be play with the Houston Texans.
Hmm.
Oh, you talking about dang it, what's his name?
You got me, man. I don't really follow football
The guy that
anymore.
went to the
I
masseuse,
know who you're talking about, but man,
and he wanted the massages to que lo sobe. Uh,
I just forgot his name, primo.
come on,
I don't
man.
know who you're talking about.
The old quarterback. I can't remember his
So
name.
antes spell no veía.
They call her La Primadora.
Yeah,
Que le vamos pan que mis primas.
yeah. Man,
Look,
this makes
Man.
me think
I,
of the
I,
song El Colesterol by Fito Olivares.
I don't know, James. He might be out working or preparing to do his live. I don't know.
Yeah, he might be doing a live. I don't know. I just decided to go early because man, I haven't been I haven't been doing well late at night.
And
I
we've been on
started
the air for
having
2 hours already.
bad
Yeah.
migraines.
Two
Been on the air
Bad
hours.
for
migraines.
2 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave here in a little bit, guys. I gotta go pick up somebody from the airport.
All right, cousin.
Hey
I ain't
man,
leaving now. I'm not leaving
hey
right
man,
now, primo.
be careful, man. Them dogs, they're gonna sniff you, man, and know you've been to Juarez.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Here, I think here in about 2 weeks we're supposed to be moving to Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Yeah.
dog, dog smelling you, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured he was working, man, and I kind of figured you would know. Right now, we got the best of PRT has to offer.
Mm.
In the room, number one mod. I don't know anything about football, James. I like it when they scored a home run.
This motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah. Jesse's favorite team is the Texas Rangers.
You went there, man.
Texas Rangers.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if anybody knows me, man, they know I cannot stand the Texas Rangers, man.
You got to get over it, carnalito.
Can't, man. I can't. I was robbed. I was robbed.
Mm.
Yes, like Lolita knows everything.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you got to blame that on Tio Lupe, bro.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, bro. And yeah, of course, I can go and get a backpack on Backpack Night, but it won't be vintage 1975.
You can find one online.
It wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the one that I got. That's okay. That's okay. That's why I made his Mickey Mouse radio disappear.
Man, it said lizards.
You mean yeah, you mean claws? It's crazy.
Man, now you got me thinking, primo. I'm trying to remember that quarterback's name.
I don't even know, man. I don't know,
I'll
especially
look it up.
if he's from Houston, any Texas. I don't follow any Texas teams, man. Well, I'm lying. I follow the Astros. That's the only team I follow that's from Texas. Abigail was in here earlier, I believe. X hasn't been here. Not that I've seen. I haven't seen him post anything. Abigail was the first one here, wasn't she, cuz?
Was it?
Abigail was one of the first people here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in here earlier, Cynthia. Okay, man. So we won't think it's a Lechuza anymore. It's just you, right?
Hey, Primo, you talking about Deshaun Watson?
Yeah, there we go. Deshaun Watson.
I had to Google that
That's
for a
what it
minute.
was.
You hear that, Gilbert? Every time you hear a clickety clack, have no fear. La Juanita's here.
You want me to pull out my damn holy water?
Holy water doesn't work on Juanita. She drinks it.
Well, I sure as hell won't try.
She's trying to replace the Lechuza's clickety clacks. She said clickety 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 clack. Hey man, when was the last time you saw X up in here, man?
Uh, I seen him yesterday.
He was here yesterday? Okay. I'm the one that's been absent, man. I'm just asking for people. What about Smurfy?
Yeah,
When was the last time you seen Smurfy?
I don't know, man. Ever since it was a Smurfy and Alaska Machinery start arguing with each other, I haven't seen either other one.
Oh, okay.
Uh, I told them to take their love core somewhere else.
I'm a boy. I've I've
Get
missed
it?
out a couple of days
Yeah,
too,
that's what
man.
it sounded like to me. I mean, they're arguing amongst each other like their boyfriend and girlfriend. And it's not the first time they had done that. They've done that several times. Every time they join the same lobby, I mean, shit, if they got a problem with it, just duke it out or whatever, you know?
Need some word for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
Madeline, no me echas agua.
No me bañé.
no matches. I will be like that Wicked Witch of the West when they throw the
No, man,
water at her.
oh, what a world, what a world. No, man, hey, man, one time by accident, pretty much I drank a whole water bottle like this big of holy water, man. I forgot what it was, and I drank the heck out of it, man. I felt good for like 2, 3 days.
Liquid luck. Yeah, liquid luck.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, man, when I drank that bottle was when I bought that other truck, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Qué suerte. Qué suerte para los que no se bañan.
Y no me baño, soy hijo de mi padre, güey.
Let's talk about some of the things the Brujas might leave behind. That there's a sign that they're trying to do something to you.
Hmm.
Signs that they leave certain things behind as clues that they're trying to do some kind of witchcraft. Certain things that can happen that you know that somebody's up to no good, trying to do something to you.
Hmm. Well, the one that I saw in Curias, man, she left feathers behind when she landed and then transformed into a witch. So, I found feathers in the yard outside, man. I told you when it landed, I heard feathers. So when I got up in the morning after she tried to take my eyes, I went outside and there were feathers out there, man. You
certain
weren't paying
things in life.
attention.
Mhm.
That's what I found.
So, some of the things that I witnessed of when there was spiritual warfare would be uh, like little bottles with stuff in it that is it's got like a cork and it's got like liquid in it and it's just laying in the yard, or it could be even like a Coke
Mm,
bottle with something in it, hair, uh, uh,
cousin, I
like
found
belongings, like pedazos de cabello or thread up clothing and stuff like that. I will find all that kind of stuff around the home.
cousin.
Uh,
I found something like that before my mom died. No, no. Before my mom died, I found that in the yard in one of her plant holders. Man, it was made of a tire, and the plants were in there, and I just so happened to be watering the plants, and then I saw something shiny in the flower bin, the flower pot, and I looked, and there was a little Coca-Cola bottle about this big, and there was black stuff in there, black liquid, and there was hair wrapped up in something in there, man. But it was closed, man. It had a cap on it, and that's what they did to my mother, man. That was the witchcraft that killed her, but nobody could find it, and I found it. I guess it's because it was up for me to find it. And like I said, man, I was standing there watering the plants, and then I felt something, and I looked down, and I saw that shiny thing in there, and then I messed up, and I touched it with my hands, man. And yeah, that's what it was. I threw that whole flower pot away, man. I went to one of the canales and I picked it up and threw it over my shoulder into the canal, and I didn't look where it landed, man. That's what you're supposed to do.
yeah,
And
sometimes they will put like little dolls figurines, like little dolls with like needles and stuff like that. You're trying to figure out where it came from. So we'll tell the mom who was back there, she'll go and she wouldn't pick it up with her hands, but she'll get rid of it. Where she would say that somebody was doing like witchcraft.
I,
And of course, the dead animals we would always find, man, the dead cats that were gutted out, where they were marked or yard or in our house, I guess, as a marker to where they will send the wrong, la maldad, the evil, to come and attack, right? Fun all kinds of crazy stuff in the
dude,
nature.
under my mom's house, I found a bunch of clay pots with stuff underneath them, man, buried. I found like two or three clay pots, man, under there that had stuff in them upside down. So whatever they did to my mom, man, they did a real strong job, man.
James says, I got really good at the one that tried to attack me. I'm glad I did not, or would have made me think it was the devil himself, especially when it showed me bright red eyes before he flew off. Yeah, the lechuzas, I've seen them with, or it could have been a familiar also, because familiars, with the witches, they're like in a like an animal form. Some could be in a bird form, and they have red eyes. The one that was peeking through the back window all the time at nighttime had red eyes, and down in South Texas that everybody would see in the back room. You remember that one, Primo?
Yeah, the peaker. I remember the peaker, man. I swear that house of yours, man, left lasting memories for me, man, that I'll never forget.
Mhm.
That really opened me up to the spiritual world, man. It really did. I mean, I had seen stuff before, and that's why I was always getting high, so I wouldn't be alone with my thoughts because of the stuff I would see. I thought it was crazy, but once I got used to seeing that stuff, man, it didn't bother me as much until I went to your house. And then got dragged under a bed.
I
I
grew
go
up
pick.
around all that, seeing all that all my life. So I'm used to it. People ask me, "Are you afraid?" I said, "No, not when you've seen it all your life. It's part of your life. It's like a normal to me. So when I go to the woods and investigate, and I see where they manifest and they show themselves to me. Just something ordinary for me because it's happened all my life. The one there, the area that I go investigate, I haven't gone because it's pretty hot and heavy there. Activity. I didn't capture it when it was flying, floating in the air, and it was in a. You could see its figure. It looked like a native. How should I say? Like a shaman of some sort, but he was hovering in the air, like I say, like 15 feet off the air, and he was just flying in the air like that, with his hands open like this, flying in the air. But I couldn't capture him on camera. But he came out of nowhere, came out of the woods like that.
James, if it had yellow eyes, it was probably a skinwalker, brother.
Hmm. Hey, primo, I was somebody did brujeria on me too. La pinche, my ex-wife did that shit to me, dude. I, I don't know what she did to me, but man, I almost shot myself over that dumb woman. For real, for
I,
real.
have, I think I have your ex-wife, Primo.
Yeah,
You
my
had in your
third
shoulder
ex,
with you?
my third ex-wife, dude. She had something on me. I don't know what
Well,
she
Really?
did to me,
What
pero
the hell? How many times you been married, cuz?
and you say that with like nonchalantly. Oh, my third wife, dude. How many wives have
mm,
you had? Five, six?
this is my fourth. The one I'm with is my fourth wife.
Wow, dude.
How many children you have, Primo?
You only
I
got
only got
one.
one.
Oh, okay.
I only got
Man.
one.
You
Thank God
can't show them.
I didn't have kids with the other women, man, and I'd be up to my neck in child support.
You know, he only got one. You could tell it's his kid. He's got the same mascara.
Yep. But I don't know what happened, Primo. I think somebody must have found the jar or something that she had the brujeria on me on or whatever, but I think it wound up claiming her life.
Bro, it always goes back to the sender.
Yep.
Speaking of
I
which,
want to
baby.
I want to show you a
Speaking,
picture, man, and you tell me what you think of it.
hey,
All
Primo.
right.
Speaking of this, man. My oldest stepbrother, man. His wife is always in and out of the hospital, and
Hmm.
they can't find nothing wrong with her. And I told my mom, you need to tell them if the doctors can't find nothing wrong with her, it's spiritual. So somebody's doing witchcraft on her.
Yeah, that's just how it went down, bro. That's just
Hey,
how it went down, James.
James. He's been married 3 times, but he hasn't told you how many women he's had in between those 3 marriages, man.
Well,
The word
I don't I
the
don't
word
kiss and tell.
the word puto comes to mind.
Yeah, that used to be my nickname when I was a kid. Remember?
Hey,
That's what they
primo,
would call me.
primo. I was a fucking player. You can ask Jesse. Jesse be driving me, and I'd be making out in the back seat of my car with two chicks.
Hey
What
man,
the
that's not
hell?
something you say on the line, bro. Keep that
Oh, my
secret.
fault. Shh, shh, shh. I didn't say that. My fault.
I mean, let's see that picture, cause
All right.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. That's all right. But nowadays you got to be careful because you don't know if it's a he or a she.
you said they were gonna be the first one to say something.
I hope you wasn't drunk, cousin. You'd be like, damn, I didn't know this car had a shift in the back seat. All right, let get this picture.
Yeah.
Now she's gonna judge me by you, bro. Mad at me.
No,
Oh shit! Wait up.
Wow.
Let me get out of here.
Oh wow.
No,
Oh
no, no,
wow.
no. That's not it. Let me get to it. There you go. What do you think
Wow.
about that? That's a tree.
Um, I see a tree.
Don't it look kind of strange?
It looks like it's a female.
But it's a arbol, but it's got no. You know, I'll tell you that they can shapeshift to look
Yeah,
like
it
Mother
doesn't
Nature
have
itself.
any. It doesn't have any roots.
Watch.
Yeah, it doesn't have any roots, man.
What do you think about that?
Mm.
Shapeshifter.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
R-
It got no. It's like I was looking at the I was debunking a video and I looked and I found that in the video, you don't even have branches, man. This
No.
this branch is here from another tree, from this tree, right?
The
But
one above it, primo. The one that one right
yeah,
there where you just pointed.
yeah,
That's from another tree.
yeah. All these branches here are from a tree behind it,
Wow.
but this here has no branches.
See right there where you just pointed. It looked like the head right there.
Yeah, yeah, right here.
Yeah, right there. Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I could get a. I was just showing. I was trying to figure out what the hell that is, man, because it's pretty big and these branches that are hanging is from the tree behind. But I don't see no branches on this. All these branches are coming from a tree, the tree that's behind up here in the background that's hanging. I was looking at the videos and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
that's one of those trees that walks.
Wait, wait,
Ah, cabrón.
Oh,
there
Lilith.
you go.
Oh. Ay, ay, ay.
That's pretty tall, right? Yeah, I was looking through a video right where I was, and I said, "Man, that looks weird," and I took a screenshot of it. The reason I was trying to show you that, cousin, because it reminds me of the other video of the white thing. But uh, let me see. I got the picture.
Paulo wants to know what's in the center of the tree, like 8 feet away, with ears in the center. It looks cloaked. Pablo says
It looks what?
cloaked. He said it's like 8 feet away in the center of the tree. What's that in the center of the tree, like 8 feet away, with ears in the center? That it looks cloaked.
Let's see. No, I just wanted to share that picture with y'all, man. Over here where this fence is, the creek is right there. So they put a fence so the kids. I think
Don't
what he's
get
talking about is right here. Let me take a screenshot of that and see what if I see anything.
Okay, Cynthia, let me go get my headphones. Hold on.
Excuse me.
I don't know. I was just sharing this picture with y'all just to see what y'all would think about it. Just looked freaked out to me, the way it's
Yep.
like here standing in a certain way. Let me stop sharing this. Go back to y'all. Close it out.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah, my headphones got chewed up by the dog, Cynthia.
Más triste.
Se looks close.
Se los comió.
That reminds me of damn Moo.
Yeah, she's starting to get destructive, man. I have to keep all my shoes up in their boxes and my house shoes up on top of where the TV is because she'll start eating my house shoes, man. And I wind up outside.
Yep.
Did the echo go away, Cynthia? Yeah, and it didn't have any roots, James. There was no roots on that bottom of that tree. Not that I could see.
None at all.
Yeah, I believe they cloak a lot there, man, that area, and those that they can look like a tree, but it's not really a tree. It's just cloaking. I mean, they can blend in with Mother Nature itself. That's what it seemed weird to me that because the tree that's there was huge, and I was like, man, what is that? When I was looking through my video, I seen that like, man, that seems kind of out of place. I mean, it had no freaking branches. Sister Neva's angel say, yes, sounds okay.
Joel says, "Have you had a chance to look at the video I sent you the other day, bro?
Oh
What
no,
looks
I
like
haven't.
what looks like a dog man or something peeping around a tree."
Well, I had something like that. Remember that? Let me see if I can find it. The one that I showed the other day when I made the quick live. Let me see if I can find it of what I captured from the other side of the woods. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Hey, cousin, before you do that, man, can you send me another link? I'm about to change devices.
All right, cousin.
All right, bye.
I'm in the pickup right now charging the damn phone. I got to take off here in a minute.
You want me to send him another link?
Yeah, send him another link, primo.
Let me refresh this one. Wait, this one's still working, right?
Yeah, mine's still working.
All right.
But he had to switch phones or whatever. Switch devices because the other one was going dead, I guess. I'm about to buy me a damn iPad.
There you go. I send him.
I will. I will, James. I'm just going to the airport to pick somebody up. That's all. Got a new driver coming in.
So where you're at? Working in El Paso, primo?
Yeah, I'm in El Paso right now, primo.
With the same company?
Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah. I talked to the boss man earlier. He said he'll be here tomorrow. So in the morning, I got to go get these guys to go with me to go load up the trucks and then come back to the hotel and wait for his word. We got to go get asphalt.
I guess I'll share this while cousin Jesse finds his way back here.
Mhm.
Uh, what I wanted to share with the viewers is this picture right here. He was in the woods, but there's some activity in this picture, uh, especially right here in this area right here. There's activity. Watch. I'll let it sit there for a little bit. Right here, man. There's something here. Definitely something here in this area.
Yeah, I can't zoom
Right?
it in. I don't know why it's not letting me zoom in.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get a close up on it. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Can you see that,
Let's
primo?
see. Yes, I see like a damn dog or there or something, like a wolf or something right there where you're pointing.
And it's got the tail right here.
Uh huh.
But then this is a tree here, and it looks like something here. You can see like a face here, man.
I can't really see it, primo, because I can
Yeah.
usually zoom in, but I'm in the truck and it's not letting me zoom
Yeah.
in.
Like right here, you can see like even a face here too. Like there's two. That one and this one up here.
That one
It
on
just
top
looks.
is creepy.
Which one? This one?
That one, yeah, that one looks creepy, like it's staring straight at you.
It is
Yeah,
because there's one here, but then there's another one right here. You can see the eyes. Yeah, it's weird. I
Primo.
just wanted to share that with y'all.
Yeah, primo. I'll be back. My wife's calling, man. I'll
All right,
link
primo.
back on here in a little bit.
All right.
All right.
Bye. It's cousin Jesse. What's up, primo?
What's up, cousin?
I was just sharing the picture from last time. This one.
Yeah, I saw that.
I just wanted to share it because I don't think everybody's seen it last time.
But you see the one where Gilbert was pointing, but if the one that there looks like there's something there with the yellow eyes up there, when you go straight up, there's a white face up there, man, between the two trees.
Yeah, yeah. I was just trying to share the most obvious out of there, so we can get further into it of the debunking it. The ones that you were talking about was this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a face.
Yes, sir.
You know, underneath that's the that tree right there is the only tree that was left from all the other trees.
Wow.
All the woods that were in that area got tore down. I think I got a picture. I have to look to find a picture of what was left from that tree. Let me get out of here. Go back to y'all. There you go.
I swear that woman checks on that man 24 hours a day. He can't do anything. What's up, Prima? How you doing, Beatrice? Nice to see you. We were talking about you earlier. Te estaban ardiendo los oídos, ¿verdad, Prima? That's why you checked in.
Yeah, I did an early live tonight. Started at like around 9 something, 9:15. Uh, because I've been getting real dizzy, like at a certain time frame. So I decided to do it early live. So we've been on for 2 hours and 34 minutes.
And I just changed the devices. I got 77% left right here. I don't know if my
So,
I don't know if my Bluetooth headphones are gonna last long, man. But hey, I'm trying. Dog ate my headphones like he used to eat my homework.
man, yeah, I could feel something there, James. My senses were being triggered, so I would angle the because I was doing the live. I would angle it to where I was feeling something or sensing something, and I was hearing disembodied voices underneath that tree. That the disembodied voice was saying something to me. I could hear him, so I would just angle the camera to wherever the disembodied voice was.
Ha! Look what I found.
Where you got a Letterman?
No, man, I got a Boy Scout knife. Swiss Army knife. Primo.
Lechuzas and Brujas. I know my sister's seen a lot of crazy stuff. She's seen all the things that I was seeing in Elm Grove. I think at first she really the people wasn't believing what I was saying till they started witnessing the unusual. Also, they started seeing the things that I was seeing, the dark shadow figures. They would even come inside the home, and they'll be picking through on top of the you know how the door frame is. They'll be looking down from on top, looking like that from their very top of the door, like they're hunched down, like this, looking through the through the door. My sister, they would always be looking at my sister like that.
Welcome, Michelle Delaney. How you doing? Joel said he just sent you video, Abe. See what you think.
Yeah, I got a picture of I think I got a picture of a little video of a leprechaun. I'll show it to you. The little people. Let me get it
From the
from my short
archive.
reels. Yeah, let me go get it from my short reels. Let me find it. Oops. Let's see. Let me show them a little. They're gonna freak out with this video of the little person that I got. Primo, the
Yep.
little leprechaun. I don't want La Duende to get all offensive over this video. La Duende. Here we go. Let me go to y'all so I can share. I'm going to share a video with you of what I think it's a little people, what people call a duende, or what some people might call a leprechaun in another country. I'm gonna show it to you. Here we go. Whoa, how come it's not letting me share the video?
The leprechaun's doing.
There we go. Here we go. Let me go to you also so I can make it big on the screen. But it's as big as it's gonna get. There you go. Let me go from the beginning. Should I go frame by frame? Why is it doing that? It's right here. Here it is, right here. It's moving, and it's gonna leave the screen. Watch. I'm just gonna let it run, let it play, so y'all can see it. This from my own Grove. It was nearby the creek. I think that's the best shot I have of it. Look at the face. What do you think about that, Primo?
I think it looks like a leprechaun.
Looks like a little leprechaun, right?
Yep.
You see the face right here? There he is, right here. And jumps out of the way. He moves to the left side. It looks like it has some kind of energy with it. Also, see, is
Madeline
this
wants to
right here?
know.
It's right here,
Madeline,
right now. You see
Madeline
it
wants
right
to
here?
know if there's any way you could put it on full screen.
I think that is a. How about there? Is that bigger?
Oh, you lost.
All right, here we
Look
go.
at the picture of Madeline's boyfriend. I
Here it is.
see him. There he is. Oh, it's after his Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious.
Is that your ex, Madeline? Here he is. He's dancing. He's like, "Where's my duendita?"
Yes, it's wearing a hat, James. He
Here
heard
we go
Madeline
again.
was coming, so he
He's
had to
doing it
run
again.
away.
See, I see it right here, right,
Yeah, it's got a hat on and everything.
right here. Watch.
Imagine.
It looks like it's got some kind of energy
Yeah, right there.
right here. I don't know if it's a little Duendito sword or whatever, or is it's some kind of energy, and he's right here. Look at this. Boom. Hey, little.
I want me shilling, Madeline.
Come on, Duendito. Why are you being complicated? Uh,
He's got some little legs, man.
you see him? There he is. Short, very short. when we talk about mystical creatures or mystical fantasy, you know, he's right there, aka Leprechaun, Duende. The little sucker was
aka
dancing. He was dancing too. Look, watch
aka Mr. Madley.
right there. There you go, James. A little leprechaun, little people. Look at it. Look at a little strut there. Like he's all little badass.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna
He
stride his
got
way
the
out of the screen. Like later's. Yeah, I caught him red-handed on the video. There he is, right there. There he is, right there. Boom, little duende, little leprechaun, small people. What people call small people. There he is. I got, we got the evidence of it. That's why I named it Duende Leprechaun. Upper left corner on video, so people can see it.
Madley. Leave Mr. Madley alone.
He was looking for his Madeline stole his ride, the lizard.
He's looking for his crusty steed.
So there he is, right there. Yeah, it disappeared. I'll run the video so y'all can see it to the fullest, where he freaking takes off. I
Right there
just
where
pushed
he's
play.
at, it looks like there's some power emanating from the middle of the front of his body. Got like an energy ball in his hand. And he throws it to the door.
Like, where's my particle?
Ahí viene Merlin, córrele, córrele.
The he says she doesn't see it. Is that right there, sis? On the upper left
She
hand
says she
corner.
saw it. She says she saw it, man.
Oh,
You
I'm
behind?
catching up to the comments.
Yeah.
That was by the creek in Elms Grove, Beatrice.
Why don't you show James that picture of that fade you have?
She said, "You snooze, you lose your lizard." He's pissed
Yeah.
off. She stole his lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else would you like to see?
Show James that picture of the fade.
The fair or the fairy?
Well, the fairy.
All right. Let me go search for it.
Look at you, Madeline, coming up with crimes. Now you're gonna be accused of lizard stealing, grand theft lizard.
I got the picture of the bruja.
Yeah, that one too, man. That one's even better than the picture of the fairy.
All right. Here we go. Let me share it. Picture of the bruja. You want to see the bruja? There
Let's see
was
the
a.
bruja.
You know, the bruja was where I was being called that night. That I heard the woman crying for help.
That was probably
That's
her.
where that's where I captured that picture. Watch.
Damn
Here
dogs are
goes.
barking.
This La Carnala is still here.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, haven't
Check
seen
it out.
anything.
Let's make it big.
Oh wow, look at that thug duende life, Madeline. Yeah, it's right there, Duendita. Yeah, you could actually see her standing there, man. Just squatting down. Beatrice says she's here.
I think that was the person that was yelling, crying for help. They lured me into the woods right here. Pinche bruja.
Wow.
Can you see her, primo?
I see her real clear, primo. I can almost see her face. I can see her hair. I can see the outline of her face, arms, legs. She's wearing a black suit with a white line in the middle. Yes, that's the zipper.
I'll let that run for a little bit.
Oh yeah, she's a female. So cousin,
Mm.
when did you get that picture of Daniel Ortega?
Oh shit!
I'm sorry, bro. I couldn't resist.
I'll share that one for a little bit. Somebody want me to see share something that I might have. I'll share it with you. The next picture I'm going to share is the one of the ferry.
Yeah, that's the one. Since James asking about little people,
I don't see nobody commenting on this one.
Madeline said that you can make out immediately that's a female. And Madeline and Beatrice are laughing because I said you got a picture of Dana Ortega.
Oh, shit. All right, let's share the ferry one. Let me share. Go look for the ferry real quick.
You're gonna go look for the fairy, so you're gonna share a picture of the LBL butt wizard. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. That's not good.
I think I got a picture of the ferry. I'm not sure. I'm trying to look
You,
for
you
her.
had you had one. You showed it
Hmm.
before. We are 12 minutes into the witching hour, ladies and gentlemen. Grab your saber-tooth tiger.
Oh wow!
I'm
I'm trying to.
trying, man. I'm trying, but sometimes it jumps out of my mouth before I can catch it. I'm not trying to give him any recognition. I'm sorry. I take it all back.
Still trying to look for her. She's hiding from me, primo.
Yep, yep.
Oh, there she is.
Come
Get ready.
on. Come on, man. Just one Lechuza sound. Come on.
Here we
Wait, wait,
go.
wait. There you go.
The the ferry.
Wow. There she is. I see her.
Look how small she is.
Yeah, I see her, man.
Right here is a. This
Just
is a
sitting
piece of
there.
grass in the
Mm-hmm.
creek. These are pieces of little pieces of what do you call it, primo? Uh, little branches or twigs, little
The branches,
twigs.
little twigs.
There she
Wow, I see her
is, right there.
perfectly sitting there.
sitting on a freaking one of these things, like a tree tip.
A
Yeah,
blade
like
of
a grain
grass.
of grass. If somebody wants me to
What you think
tell
about
them
that,
how I
James?
captured this picture, I can share the story of what happened this day. How about that? I'll share the story and talk about the picture. So on this day that I captured this picture right here, this literally is a picture. I was in the woods fighting spiritually in the path of Elms Grove where I had the encounter, and I could sense a lot of energies around me. While I was sensing these energies that were nearby me, I heard a low pitch sound where the low pitch sound that I heard, it was hurting my ears. So I was trying to figure out what this sound was coming from. So I left that area by the path in Elms Grove and started walking further up towards the bridge, where I was hearing a low pitch sound that was hurting my ears. So when I got to this area where they had got rid, cut a lot of trees, there was a path, right, and I could hear the this low pitched sound coming from the creek. So when I got to the creek, that's when I snapped a picture because that's where I heard the low pitch sound coming from. And when I heard it when I was close by the creek, it sounded like it was singing or humming, like it was singing a song, but it sounded very low pitch. So I snapped a picture, and that's what I captured was the fairy that was singing in the creek.
Well, James, if you wanted proof of the existence of spiritual and cryptic creatures, man, you come to the right place. My cousin has a lot of pictures and short reels, my friend.
So that's how I captured her.
We call that,
Captured
yeah, proof.
captured the image of her is because it's kind of like it felt to me that she called me that way. I don't know if she was looking out for me. I think she was looking out for me to get me out of danger. I think this fairy, because there was several incidents that happened after this where the fairy followed me home, and I think there was a time we had one of those big TVs that were like flat screen. You remember those TVs? They were like you could push they're kind of like
Plasma.
flat screen, but they're I can't remember the name of it. But I had a TV and I could see the fairy flying inside the TV, and I'm looking at it. You could see the wings flapping, and I'm looking to see if there's any reflection coming from outside. But you could see the fairy flapping its wings inside my TV. Then it came out of the TV, and it went through a hole in the on the trimming of the mobile home. So what started happening was we started missing silverware. I know my sister remembers this. That we didn't know where the silverware was going to. We couldn't find no forks, no spoons, or no knives, and we thought that the kids or the children were throwing them away, right? So I kept on buying them. My sister kept on buying them, and we kept on losing them. We didn't know where they were going to. So one day, my freaking outlet catches on fire, and it catches the side of. I had a California king size bed, right, and it caught on fire from the outlet. So I pulled it away from the wall, and I shut off. I turned off the fire, right, from that outlet that caused my bed to turn on fire. So the following day, I said, okay, I'm going to move the bed because I seen a lot of trash underneath my freaking bed. So I moved the big mattress, the two box springs, and what I found underneath my bed was this. On all four corners of the bed was all the silverware in piles. In each corner, they were piled up in each corner of the bed. I believe the fairy placed it there for protection, to protect me from what I believe, you know, I call it DDN. Some people call them shapeshifter skinwalkers, and some people call them the lycanthrope. I believe she placed the silver in the four corners to protect me from whatever's out there. Because I didn't put the silverware there, and they were on all four corners of the bed, underneath the bed. I think my sister remembers where we're missing all our silverware. So basically, she was warning me, telling me not to go over there. Silver would signify a werewolf, right? Am I right, Primo? But what would silver
Yep.
signify as as a protector, right?
A werewolf.
Silver is a mineral.
A werewolf. Yeah. They're allergic to the sailors said they're allergic to silver. It kills them.
Yeah, I got a picture of a fae. This is not a fae. Well, it's the same thing, a fairy, right? Yeah, I think there was pixies there. There were mischievous. A fairy, but there was a pixie. The pixies, those are mischievous, you know. And I'm thinking, but why would it put the silverware in all four corners of the bed? That's, you know. Okay, let me stop sharing this. Go to cousin Jesse,
Congratulations, cousin. We actually did a 3 hour live
wow,
today.
and we'll be going strong with viewers.
Yeah, that was a good movie, James. Cat Eye. It was a good movie. Made me not want to smoke.
I want to look something up real quick.
Alrighty. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen?
Silver is believed to have many spiritual properties, including protection, healing, and emotional balance.
Yes, Medley.
Silver is thought to protect against evil spirits and negative energies. It's often worn as jewelry, amulets, and talismans. In ancient Egypt, silver was used to ward off negative energies. Silver is believed to have healing powers and can help treat various ailments. It's known to kill germs and has been tested against many bacteria, viruses, and fungi. Emotional balance. Silver is thought to have a soothing and balancing effect on emotions. It's believed to calm the mind and restore a sense of equilibrium. Maybe that's what I need to get some silver on me. Silver is often associated with the moon, which is associated with feminine energy. In Greek mythology, Artemis, the goddess of the hunt and moon, was often depicted with silver. Intuition and psychic abilities. Silver is thought to enhance intuition and psychic abilities. It's often used in rituals to amplify one's spiritual awareness. Connection to the higher self. Silver is believed to enhance spiritual awareness and connection to the higher self. It's thought to open the channels of communication with the spiritual realm. There we go. So I believe if the fairy placed the silver in the corners was to protect me from unclean
Mm-hmm.
spirits. That's crazy. You tired, primo?
I'm okay, man. If you want to go out for a little while longer,
Okay,
but
okay.
3 hours and 5 minutes.
I think I have a picture of a fae. Let me see if I can find it, primo. But I don't know if we can see the picture of the fae as well as. Well, that was a fairy. The fairy and the fae is the
Yeah.
same thing, just about.
Yep. Yep. I hope you got your thing, your wish granted, James. You wanted to see little people. You seen some little people, man. You ain't seen a
I think
picture
I
of a
got a picture of
witch.
a little troll. You want to see a little troll? Or what some people want to call the pugwy. That's what they call it, right? The pugwy.
The poetry.
I
Yeah.
think I got a picture, a picture of that of a pugwy. Also, let me see if I can find it for you.
The heck is that? Hmm.
You just don't know what you're going to encounter in the woods when you go to the woods. Let's see if I can find the little pugwy. Well, I think this one here might be a fay, primo. I'll show. Let me show the fay first. All right.
Oh.
I think it's a fay or possibly a bruja.
Oh wow! I see it right there in the middle of the screen. Wow! Wow! You in a black hat.
What do you think about that, cuz?
Wow! That's crazy. Cause when I saw it automatically, I didn't even have to look around. It was staring right at me. That's crazy, man. It's looking right at you.
Yeah.
I said the same thing, James. Oh damn! Wow!
Yeah, I got a
That's
picture of a
crazy. Cause
pugwy. I'm going to share in a moment. I just wanted to show you the what I think might be a fey slash bruja because they can mimic to look like something, but I think that there might be a fey right there.
oh no,
I don't even know what time it is, cuz. Oh, 12:28.
it is gonna be 12:30,
Oh,
man.
we're doing good time tonight. I like
Yep.
doing the live early like this, man, because I'm not tired. I'm not dozing off. I'm wide awake. But just those for tonight. Tomorrow is werewolf night. You don't want to miss. Cousin Jesse will be displaying a werewolf shirt that he probably hasn't worn before.
Wow.
Werewolf Wednesday tomorrow.
Werewolf Wednesday.
Sister Madeline said that looks like the leprechaun from those horror movies. All right.
It wants his chili.
So let's go to let me see. Let me go find the little pugwy or whatever it's called. That's
Pugwudgie.
to me. It looks like
Dude,
to me a
I
pugly
am
looks like a
gonna.
little troll, man. That's what it looks like to me. Like but it's got a lot of teeth. Let's see, I can find.
Dude, I just signed my death warrant, man. I broke my mom's. I broke the wings off of this thing.
See, I can find them. I think I created a little short reel for him. Just need to find them.
Yeah, you're welcome, James. You're welcome.
Hope James is having fun tonight here in Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. We aim to
All
please
right,
our viewers, man. We just don't talk about stories. We share videos or footage. I think doing that makes it more exciting when you have something to show the people of what you're talking about. You know,
good night, Cynthia. I hope that doesn't hurt too bad. Hey, just be aware. My mom was opened up to the spirit realm that when she got her knee shot last month, she was seeing demons and all kinds of stuff in this house.
and the
But
little pugwee's hiding from me, man. Let me go back up, see if I can find them.
it's not the chancla I'm scared about, Madeline. It's the cane. She uses her cane. I broke the wings off of that little fairy that she's got up there with my big feet. I'm fearing for my life as we speak. I'll just tell her the dog did it. Okay, Cynthia, good night.
Good night, Sister Cynthia.
May the Lord protect you while you sleep and give you your blessings in the morning when you wake up. She's asleep right now, Medley. I ain't got to worry about that till tomorrow, but like I said, I'll just blame it on the dog. I'll blame it on the dog. And say, well, I did it. Hey, cousin, I haven't seen Rebel all night.
He's asleep.
No, he
No,
wasn't
no, he
hungry
did come
tonight.
for some treats already.
I didn't see him.
That's crazy that I can find the pugly thing.
Good night, James. May the Lord protect you while you sleep, man, you and your family, and grant you all the blessings that you have coming, brother.
Let me see. I'm almost there. I think. Where is this sucker at? Here it is. I found it.
You know, you
I
found the
finally
pug
found
wussy?
him.
Yeah, but she's cute, man, and pretty, so my mom won't
Here
be
you
too
go,
mad.
James. If you're still here, I found him, James.
What's up, Lerny?
I
Welcome.
found him.
You better get in here. You better get in here, James. We've been on for
There you
3 hours,
go,
brother.
little pugly.
Oh, wow, there he is.
He's right here.
Yep, excuse me.
It's an ugly little looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Look at his face, man. It looks old though. Looks
Yep, yep.
old.
Mm-hmm.
There he is.
Oh, okay, James. Sorry about that, bro.
That's how big he is.
Look at
It's right
that
here.
thing, man. Wow.
It's short as hell. Probably like, let me see. I would say like 2 foot, 3 foot maybe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He was looking at me.
I guess beyond the box full of sleep.
They're missing the good one here.
Mm-hmm.
The one that fell in love looking at this little guy. There he is. Another little boyfriend for La Duende.
Wow.
Look at that little guy.
Too big for a lizard. Yes, it is ugly, man. Don't say that. Don't say troll in here, James. It'll bring him in. Ooh, what are you still talking about, Melon? Ooh, start singing. That's my type. That's my type.
Uh, I'm trying to catch up to the comments while y'all watch that. It's a little pugly right there. I think that's the one that I spared. That I had a machete and I was gonna hit it on the head. It found me, it tracked me down, man.
I love
I
you.
thought you like little duendes, Madeline. Wouldn't he be considered a duende? Or maybe he would be like a giant compared to the duendes.
She said she
The
prefers
leprechaun.
trees. She prefers trees.
It may be taking a dump, hence the expression.
That's why I was laughing at.
Yeah, I got some crazy pictures, man. Here in Spiritual Encrypted Encounters.
Ah,
We have little people and we have giants. You want to see a DDN? I'm going to stop sharing this. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's show, brother and sisters. I mean, we went up and beyond. Might as well make it 3 hours and 30 minutes.
you're
We're
almost there.
almost there.
We've been on for 3 hours and 17 minutes, man.
Yeah, it's I've captured some strange stuff out there when I go to the investigate. They show themselves, man. I got some things that look like they come from another world. One with a one eye in the forehead, like a cyclops. I think I might have a video of that. There's so many different uh, creatures in there that are not from this realm. That they come from another realm. One of them has like a beak of a bird.
Yeah, man. It's been a good show today. A damn good show. I'm glad I stayed up for the whole thing.
I want to say thank cousin Jesse for being here, and cousin Gilbert, and for the members of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. I mean, if there's something else you would like me to share with you, I'll share it with you. You know, y'all requested to see little people. Well, I showed you little people.
Mm,
I have all kinds of captures. I got shadow figures, Lycanthrope, DDN, uh,
you even got
Skinwalker, shapeshifters,
some
uh, different.
you even
I
got
got
portals.
portals.
You got pictures of portals as well. Cracks in
Did some restless.
the dimensional wall. Good night, Prima.
Good night, prima. Hi, good night, prima. Good night, sis. Yeah,
You're welcome,
I
Ivy.
got all kinds of crazy uh, videos.
He's got one where the black shadow figures are behind some trees and then they disappear to a portal. That shit was cool, man.
The tall ones that you're talking about, right? That is one of your favorite videos, primo.
Yeah, yeah, but the one that you missed, man, was when the ones that appeared behind the trees where the portal was. There was an even bigger one, man, on this side. You panned to it and it came down and went right back up, and you turned the other way. Love you too,
Good night,
Prima. Good night.
sis. Uh, let me see
Yeah, you
if I
missed
got
that one,
one
man.
that I haven't shared with y'all. Let me look through the archives here.
Yeah, then yeah, they would follow you around, James, if you actually did that and came back. Yeah, you're not the only one here that's happened to. My brother, my cousin here, man. He went and stood before the maker and they sent him back.
Yeah, I got a picture of that when I came back. How it was that I was here, but I wasn't here because I was vibrating in a whole different level. And I'm talking about I got blessed to come back, but I was vibrating in a spiritual level, like in ghost like level, where you could see through me. I'll share the picture. I'm gonna share that with you right now since we're talking about this. Uh, let me share it so y'all can see it. I'm vibrating in a different frequency, which is kind of like ghost like. I'm gonna share it with y'all. Here you go. Where I'm vibrating in a different frequency that you can see right through me, see through my right through me, like I'm a ghost or like a spirit. I'll share this picture.
Wow, wow. You can almost see right through you, man. You can see the back of
You can see
the wall.
that's a mobile home behind me. You can see everything.
Yeah, I see. I
You
see
can
the
see
roof
the
right
trimming,
through
the
you.
wall, and everything behind me.
Uh-huh.
This
Everything
is
behind you, man. You're
after I came
translucent.
back. Uh, when I came back from being blessed to come back to my body, I was happy. I started working out, and then I went to go take a picture for my first workout, and that's how it came. And the picture, like a ghost, like
All,
you can see it right through me, like I'm
all
in spirit
translucent.
form. So I literally
Mm.
got blessed to come back, and when you get blessed, you're in a whole different frequency, you're vibrating differently. You're spiritually blessed, and you can say, oh,
You never shared that picture
"No, I
before,
never
cousin.
shared it. Well, I'm sharing with y'all right now. You're spiritually kept to the counter."
That's the first time I've seen that. Wow.
That's like beyond Bruce Lee status, man.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
if you're like in spirit form, you know how it talks in the Bible that they saw Jesus Christ, his spirit. It looked like it was real, but it was in spirit form. Well, there's an example of that. I got blessed by the Heavenly Father to come back, but I'm vibrating in a different frequency.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Much respect to you, cousin.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's crazy,
So I'm
man.
just sharing the
That's
picture
crazy.
with y'all.
I had never seen this picture before. That's why I'm freaking out about it.
It's just being blessed and being happy with the Love Foundation that I got blessed to come to be with my son, man. That's what it was about. I was happy to be with my son, and I got blessed to come back to my body. And I think this was Man, I can remember what year it was. It's when I crossed over, but then I got blessed to come back to my body, and I'm kind of like Casper there, man. You can see right through me. That's-
That's when the government tried to take
Yeah,
you
well,
out.
yeah. But the Heavenly Father had a bigger purpose for me. I just wanted to share that picture with y'all. Uh, Somebody says, "Well, I've never seen anything like that." That's crazy for sure. Your work wasn't finished. Yeah, you know how President Donald Trump said he's blessed, right? That that he's blessed, that he's a walking miracle. Well, here you go, President Donald Trump. I'm a walking miracle. There's a lot of walking miracles here on Earth right now. We're on standby, ready to fight the good fight. That's why I created the School of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters, and it will the walking miracles that are here on Earth even prayed for you ahead of time before that bullet missed you, because we made it happen for it to miss you, because we pray for you. You remember that, cousin Jesse?
I
That
remember.
we prayed
I
for
remember.
Donald J. Trump, or President Donald. Well, that time it was just Donald Trump. That we prayed for him because us, the Heavenly Father sent me a message that he was, and I seen what happened. What happened? He was on a podium, and a bullet got shot at him. So we prayed for that bullet to what? To miss. We prayed for the Holy Spirit to interfere, the angelic spirits to, and for everything to interfere, even the wind, to for the bullet to miss, and he missed. So yes, you're here for a reason,
So,
Donald Trump, and it's because we pray for you. Heavenly Father placed here, shows us things, and we pray for what He shows us ahead of time in advance. And you're more than welcome to contact me, Mr. Trump, because I have the video of where we prayed for you in advance, because it was shown to me. I'm not a psychic. I'm just a messenger from the Heavenly Father. He shows me things, so I know things in advance. It's called being blessed, because we do the works that we do with a Heavenly Love Foundation. Even though I've been through a lot, I've been blessed a lot by the Heavenly Father to be able to overcome the trials and tribulations that come my way. They literally try to take me out. They didn't try to revive me because their mission was to take me out. So, to my understanding, I was clinically dead for about 20 minutes. They didn't try to revive me because their mission was to kill me. But the Heavenly Father blessed me to come back. The doctor had a smile on his face when he was looking at me. He just didn't know that my spirit had arrived at his body at his destination, because I was blessed, which my eyes were already open. So I was looking at him. He was looking at me. He had a cup of coffee in his hand. He spilled his coffee as he turned around and ran away. He had a smile on his face, and he ran with fear. Because, like I said, they tried to kill me. I was dead for 20 minutes, to my understanding. I found this later on through an RN that was there when that happened. And she tells me there's no way in the world you should be alive. Well, there is. It's because of the Heavenly Father why I'm alive. So that doctor's job was to take me out, and which she did take me out. He was successful in that. But once I got blessed to go back into my body, then it goes to seven times fold, which it went back to him, in which what happened to him is he took his own life, because he knew when I came back to my body and he took a running that there is a higher power that's in charge. He took his life instead because he knew he's got to pay for all the crimes he's done to all the people he's killed. And he killed himself, took the easy way out. Didn't want to face the maker. Either way, he was gonna, it's not up to me to judge anything, but he knew, you know, I got blessed. That promise, what he did to me, had to go to somebody, so it went to him. So he wound up dying. There was a guy that moved in beside me. Uh, I could hear rocks being thrown at my mobile home. He was an ex-military guy. Then some of his nephews and niece moved in with him. He started getting me in trouble at the office. Then I found out, I talked to him and I said, "Hey man, why are you messing with me?" He told me that he told me it's your fault that my brother is not here. I said, "I don't even know who you're talking about. I don't even know your brother." He said, he said, "I want vengeance." I said, "Who's your brother?" And he said his brother was a doctor that see me at the hospital. That he blamed me for his brother's death. And I said, "Okay, I'm gonna allow for your vengeance. But just gotta remember one thing: that your brother did kill me. So if you wanna be put yourself in the place of your brother, I have to avenge my death also. So we're gonna settle it, and I'm gonna take it out on you." Man, that guy, man, that day he packed his shit and he moved, left everything behind. Didn't want to deal with me. That's the last time I ever seen him. So basically, he would always flashing his gun at me and stuff like that. I didn't know why he was doing it. I just thought he had PTSD. Right? He was an ex-military guy. Uh, but that's what happened.
That's messed up, man. That's messed up that the
Yeah, they
government
did
did
that to
that.
me, but there's a higher power than the government, man. That's the Heavenly Father. Why do you think I created spiritual encrypted account? I know the government, they see my channel. I know that. That's why I talk all the crap that I speak the truth. They don't like that. They want to shut me down. They couldn't shut me down. They couldn't shut me down when they killed me. I'm here. I'm here for a reason. They're kind of afraid of that they can't shut me up because they tried and that didn't work. So they're scared of me. Well, they shouldn't be scared of me. Uh, it's who I work for that they should be scared of, which is the Heavenly Father. If you're scared because you bless me, then stop doing the fucked up shit that you do. And that goes for anybody, people that come up, they think that they're going to do something to me through witchcraft and necromancy, trying to send spells my way. I'm blessed. I'm here for a reason. Anything you can, how are you going to try to affect somebody spiritually or physically when I've already been gone, and I've come back. I'm back in spirit here right now. Even though I might be back in my vessel that I had to rebuild, that I'm blessed. So, how you think you're going to come up against me spiritually? Those were I'm talking about the Brujas like Dana Ortega and all this people that supposedly are witches and warlocks. Uh, all that'll go back to 7 times 12. That's all I
They're
gotta
they're
say. Because I don't accept
they're
any
they're,
form
they're,
of
witch-
negativity.
they're witches and warlocks, but then again, we're a cult, and we worship the Leviathan or whatever they think we worship, man. We're warlocks and whatnot. We're not casting spells at nobody. Mecca lecca high, mecca honey ho.
I'm just saying, man. So every time they see my face at the VA, they know what they try to do to me, and I'm still here. And I look at them and I smile at them. It pisses them off. They're like, what they're gonna say? The dead motherfucker is smiling at us because he knows what we did to him, and he's smiling at us because he's still amongst the living. Uh, the reason I
That's crazy, man.
smile is because there's no weapon that man can form to come up against me when I have Jesus Christ with me. That's why I smile at your asses.
You're smiling because you're like saying, I was there and I know what you did. That's why you're smiling. I know what you
That's
did.
why I smile because I have the backup, the Heavenly Father. But anyways, brothers and sisters, is there anything you would like to say? We went 3 hours and 35 minutes. Donna, you still got battery, and we can
Cousin.
continue to speak a little bit longer, or you want to call it? What time we got?
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it, cousin. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming in and spending time with us. As always, it's a pleasure to have y'all here. I am checking out. Nice. I'm checking out. May the Lord protect you while you sleep, and may He bless you with blessings when you wake up in the morning. This is Jesse, and I'm out.
See
Bye,
you later,
people.
primo.
Bye, cousin. Y'all have a good night or morning, whichever it may be.
So, I had to share this story with y'all, brothers and sisters. That's why I shared the picture to show you the proof that I got blessed to come back to my body. My body was still injured when I got blessed to come back. It was a process and work. I went through a lot to rebuild my body, but that was a picture to show you that while I was rebuilding my body, I was more in spirit than in the flesh. And that's how I feel a lot. Even now, I'm more here in spirit than in the flesh because I got blessed to come back. But spiritually, when you have a love foundation and you wash the spiritual openings and you close all those openings that you might have, then the only thing you have is a heavenly love foundation with a relationship with Jesus Christ, which is awesome, which you're spiritually blessed with the spiritual gifts of discernment. I know he's not finished with me yet, even though I do feel aches and pains. I'm going to continue to do the good works. Yes. But in saying that, brothers and sisters, I want to say thank you all for tuning in to Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. If you like the short reels that I shared here on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters, you're more than welcome to subscribe. Look at the short reels that I got on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters on YouTube. I got short reels that show more of the picture on uh, TikTok. Short reels under HCS 895. I got a TikTok with it has a lot of short reels and it shows a broader picture of what I share here through YouTube. It's a bigger picture, shows uh, more of the picture. Short reel TikToks under HCS 895. And if you like the pictures that I share, well, a lot of those pictures are on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters on Facebook. I got the Spiritual Encrypted Encounters on Facebook where I got the pictures. I also got Positive Spiritualist where I have those pictures also. Uh, Positive spiritualist stops growing, but spiritual encrypted encounters is there. I still get the people subscribing to it. So spiritual encrypted encounters is where I have all the pictures. If you like the pictures uh, that I have, videos, short reels will be on spiritual encrypted encounters on YouTube. How you doing, Pablo? 55. Yes, I'm wide awake right now, but I'm gonna give me some rest up for Werewolf Wednesday. In saying that, I'm gonna go out for a little prayer. Heavenly Father, at this time, we would like to pray against any witchcraft or necromancy. We don't accept any form of witchcraft or necromancy. We tie, bind, and rebuke in Jesus Christ's name. Continue to pray for my nephew, uh, for him to heal, for you to continue to protect them as we're placing spiritual heavenly crosses on him from head to toe. In his room where he's at, spiritual heavenly crosses on the windows, on the doorways. Um, and we continue to deflect any form of negativity. We don't all accept any witchcraft or necromancy. We type and rebuke it in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. In saying that, good night, everybody, and everybody have a beautiful, blessed evening and morning. This is Brother Abe CS, Sarn CS, signing